Hey, guys, check it out. Kurt Busch just called, and he's coming by, so I want everything cleared out of the main parking lot so we can do some wicked donuts.
NASCAR,
Like Kurt Busch.
Yeah.
Wow, that's pretty cool.
We'll drag something out and do some donuts.
They won't be Richard donuts, they'll be Kurt Busch donuts.
Ooh, with sprinkles?
He said he's almost here. He's trying to find the street.
Is he bringing his race car?
He didn't say, man. He just said he's going to pop in and wanted to check out the shop.
I'm gonna give you a quick bio real quick.
Yeah, give me the bio.
He currently drives the number 41 Ford Fusion for Stewart Haas Racing. He was a 2004 NASCAR Nextel Cup Series champion.
Are you freaking kidding me?
Is he landing here? That's awesome.
Right now on Fast and Loud, hot rod hunter Richard Rawlings and his crew of monkeys are flying high
Thanks for cleaning the parking lot.
when NASCAR legend Kurt Busch makes a surprise visit to the garage.
Whoa, look at that. Panteras are badass.
That could lead to a deal with Richard
I've always wanted to build one.
Are you serious?
to create Kurt's dream race car.
You gonna find a car?
Give me a deal.
Let's go.
But then,
Kurt Busch, what's up, my friend? Price just went up to you.
when friend turns foe
150.
You're going to do me like that?
and old rivalries flare up,
Another NASCAR driver? He's already talking trash.
Richard and the monkeys find themselves in the race of their lives
Sweet.
to build what could be the fastest car in Gas Monkey history.
200 miles an hour. Now we're talking.
You better not screw this one up.
Dude's on time. 8 o'clock.
Hey, that's an entrance right there.
Thanks for cleaning the parking lot.
Not bad. You know, I saw it had to be swept off a little
How
bit.
you doing, sir?
Good to see you, bud.
Right on.
You guys all right?
Heck yeah.
Hey, man, great to meet you guys. My name is Kurt Busch. I drive for Stewart Haas Racing in the NASCAR circuit.
If you don't know who Kurt Busch is, well, you don't know racing. He was the 2004 NASCAR champion and has racked up 29 NASCAR wins, including the 2017 Daytona 500. Kurt Busch! That shouldn't be a big surprise. He's a second-generation driver and been racing since his dad built him a dwarf car. Since then, Kirk's made himself a winning reputation racing everything from trucks to Indy cars, rally cars to dragsters. I thought we'd get out here and do some donuts. I had him clear the parking lot, and you show up in a helicopter. Come on in, man. Check it,
You haven't
check it
done
out.
that, have you?
I haven't. I'm weak.
I'm in the Dallas area for the NASCAR race, and I know that Gas Monkey's headquarters is here. Wanted to stop on by and check it all out. Just show me around and love to
Get
see
in here and
everything.
check it out, dude. Over here, I just keep my regular stuff. This is my junkie daily driver.
Yeah, is that a 599? Or
Yeah.
what is it? This looks nice. That's pretty. What color do they call that?
Candy apple red.
Is that what they called it?
68, yep.
Okay. This one's my favorite, though. I drive this all the time. I showed him the collection, you know, some of the stuff we have here, some of the stuff we have for sale, some of my personal stuff. So this is my overgrown toy box.
Nice.
I got a bunch of stuff.
Stuff stacked
This
every
is an
which way.
all-steel 32.
That's pretty. With
Just more hot
fenders.
rodded and what have you, but it's the kind of car you can jump in, just go to California if you want to.
It's cool to go to the different areas of the shop and to see some of his prized possessions.
The Hypo Hauler here is our new Hot Wheel for this year.
No way.
Yeah,
Look at this, center drive.
it's a beast.
These guys get it. They're car guys. When you come here now and see it, you feel it. What do you got here? This is looking sharp.
89
Very cool.
Countach, one
Yeah.
owner. Original paint, original everything.
It's great to see everything, but it's like we're missing something. Something like this is very similar to a Pantera. I heard you guys did one of those back in the day.
Oh, yeah.
Did you?
It's on the other side.
Let's go check it out. But I was like, man, where's Pantera? Let's get there. Whoa, there she is.
This one's pretty
Look at
rad.
that. That's a little different. Now we're talking. Tell me all about this, boys. Nice work.
Turns out he really likes Panteras, and why not?
Show me, show me, show me.
Here you go. This one's sleek and fast. It's a wicked, wicked car. This has got the EcoBoost in it. We tore out a V8 and stuck in a V6.
Twin turbos, what size?
3.5 liter. The turbos have been internally upgraded, but the external parts are the same. Makes about 20 pounds of boost, still through the ZF 5-speed box. Basically, anything that could be attached to that engine that's high performance has been. It's got a Ford racing computer in it. It's sick.
Nice.
It's pretty fast.
You think we could build one of these that could compare to the speed like your race car runs?
Is that what we're building next?
I wish.
Let's do something like that.
Well, let's build a Pantera.
idea to me.
These Panteras are badass. I've always wanted to build one.
Are you serious?
This is exactly right. I mean, this is something we should do. We group. Yeah, we should go build
Yes, we
something.
should.
I'm down.
There's such a unique shell with the way it's set up already. Front end, we're gonna have to work on this a little bit with the lift it's trying to create, but I just have this vision, though, that we can do it even that much better.
Oh, absolutely.
Oh, yeah.
Put some power in it.
Oh, yeah.
Wouldn't that be fun?
Are you serious? You want to build one?
I do. I do. You guys have the infrastructure here to get things going. I know some guys in North Carolina. That's where we can do some of the drivetrain stuff. We can take it to the wind tunnel.
Man.
I think we can take this to the next level. You guys, I'm gonna leave that with you. I gotta head back to the track, but
All right, man.
come by my shop, all right, Richard? We'll talk about the build. I like just planting seeds and walking away. I'm out.
Mic drop.
Building a Pantera for Kurt Busch would be pretty cool. And if he gets me out to his place, I'll get the deal. All right, man. Thanks for coming out, brother.
That's great. Thanks, man.
While Kurt's running off to try to put another W in the win column, I'm going to work up some 200-mile-per-hour Pantera plans.
You know, I have this vision, and with the Pantera, I believe it can become a reality. Don't know if it can, but in this day and age, everybody's got big dreams. Let's make things a reality.
I don't have a helicopter. I don't even have a toy helicopter. First world problems, I guess. Not too long ago, Kurt Busch shows up at Gas Monkey Garage. He's thinking that he wants to build an old school Pantera. Hey, that's easy, man, as long as you got the cash. So after Kurt Busch left Gas Monkey, I went to the drawing board, so to speak, and came up with a few ideas. I had my artist draw up a few drawings, and it's time to go to North Carolina and show him what I'm thinking.
Katie, hi.
Hey, it's Richard Rawlings here to see Kurt Busch.
Hey, Richard, he's just finishing up a phone call. He'll be right with you. Come through.
All righty.
Thanks.
A little overkill. You guys hiding in your secrets? They let me in the gate and tell me that Kirk's fishing up a phone call. Okay, well, all the doors are locked. I try one, I try two, I try three, I try four. I'm like, well, show me what's behind door number 5. Ah, bam! Sure enough, I think it's his man cave. Yeah! This is where he keeps his trophies, which are actually cars. I mean, I had little trophies when I had soapbox derbies. This guy keeps his cars. I know a little bit about some of them, you know, from his past wins. And at the end, he's got car number 41. Oh, yeah. And I could tell that it was still powered up. And I'm like, somebody did something stupid. Jeez. How does he do this? Okay, this is the right way. Getting in the car, I thought I was very graceful. Yeah, better. Think that I got in there somewhat. Oh, yeah. I ended up eventually in the car. Gave the motor a little tap. It seemed like it was gonna start. Hit the ignition switch. Boom, we're running. Kurt walks in, and I'm in his race car, you know, like the one he wins with. What's up, man?
You're kidding me, right?
It's not like I'm taking it for a test drive and doing donuts. Figured that'd get you out here.
Oh, my goodness. Richard's in town.
This is pretty rad, man.
That was cool to see Richard jump right into that car, rev it up, and just to make the trip out to North Carolina.
Okay, I got in, but I'm not sure how to get out.
Can you get out? Yeah. Yeah, lean forward, keep your, there you go, and then just slide around the headrest that way. If you get in, you can get out. I mean, come on.
Oh, there's something in my butt. Woo! So, this is the man cave?
Yeah, this, you know, little man land.
Man,
you know?
yeah, it's bigger than a
Man
cave.
land.
It's bigger than a cave.
No, I gotta have room for my toys, my cars. These are some of the old race cars that have meant a lot to me over the years.
All right, so Kurt took me for a little walk down memory lane. Turns out he's not just collecting toys. These are the cars that helped him climb the ladder to NASCAR stardom.
This car made the biggest difference for me. IROC Championship, won it. Championship my first time in that series. When you're a racer, you always have a relationship with the car.
This is it, huh?
This is the sister car to the one that won the championship. Then those cars give back if you find success, because next thing you know, you're springboarding up to the next series. You're like, man, that car helped me get to here. It's my first nationwide win and then a car I raced in Vegas with the Miller Lite paint scheme on it.
Miller Lite, you know, I like that. So I brought some renderings. I figured we'd nail down on whether or not you're serious about building this Pantera.
You shouldn't have been digital or something?
Well, they were digital. I printed them out so you
It's
could see them.
I
This
can
is
see
the
you
real
going
deal.
old school. It's all right.
I am old
It's all right,
school,
son.
man.
It's all right.
I thought I was doing the right thing by bringing big poster size, you know, get him all excited about it. So check this out. We're talking about flared out the wheels. We're gonna go with much more meat.
Yeah, no, it has a good look to it.
A little bit of wing in the back. Kurt and I start talking, and we're getting into the details. And I've got some pretty good ideas, but he's got a race team here, so I'm sure he's got a few of his own. You wanna go with the Coyote motor?
Yeah, my goal would be to go 200 miles an hour.
All right.
But then if we're going that route, we got to get a roll cage in it. That's what these cars ask for, right?
Well, I'm glad you got money, because that setup is not cheap.
Hey, man, we'll figure it out. I thought you were going to work on all that.
Well, it's fine with me. I just add up all the numbers, add 30%, and give you a bill. It's easy.
I'm just the driver. I just go out there and tear up.
Exactly. So this is pretty cool. I mean, I'm making a deal with Kurt Busch to build a 200-mile-an-hour Pantera that has kind of a retro look, but yet has all the new goodies. I mean, it's pretty badass, even for Gas Monkey. Let's talk about Casheronis. These cars have gone up, and I've been looking, and they're just not out there anymore. I mean, just a good roller's 70 to 90 to 100 grand. So if I can find one, let's call it in that range. We're still gonna spend another 100, so we're looking at 200 grand.
Whatever you find it for, I think between parts, labor, my guys at KBI will invest about the same amount in it with you and make this piece, like you said, it's gonna be about 200K.
Kurt's paying me $200K and investing his shop's time and money. That means I'm getting around $100,000 extra in free labor while cutting my overhead in half. That's too good a deal to pass up. And besides that, I get all this and the glory of building a car for a NASCAR legend. All right, if you're down, I'm ready to get started.
It's about $1,000 a mile per hour.
There you go. What kind of time frame?
I've got a week off in 8 weeks, and so we could have fun at track, goofing off, and I got this guy that's heard about this project, another NASCAR driver. He's already talking trash, so we got to build something nice.
Oh, he wants to race?
That's what I'm saying. It's got to be ready for everything.
In 8 weeks.
8 weeks. We can get this done.
I can do it. I mean, money talks, walks. So if you got the 200, I got the time.
You gonna find a car? You think you got one?
Give me a deal.
Let's
All right,
go.
now,
Let's go find a car.
You can keep that for inspiration. I'm gonna go find a car.
Take your storyboard with you here, man. Next time, we'll do some digitals.
Well, I'm just trying to, you know, show off bigger than just a little picture on the iPhone.
Coming up on Fast and Loud. With friends like these,
Is that Kurt Busch?
who needs enemies?
Price just went up to you.
It all comes to a head next week in a NASCAR driver showdown.
I want a fair race.
You wanting to fight after the race or something?
Tony, Christy, Dabney, Stat.
Why do you always scream?
Why are y'all in there colluding against me? All right, check it out. I closed the deal with Kurt Busch. I need a 72 only, 72 Pantera. Find one. It's got to be a good one.
72 only?
Yep, just find it.
Do they
Little
have,
bumpers,
like,
yeah.
Do they have like a Pantera website?
PanterasAreUs.com.
I'm calling about the 72 Pantera.
Or 72 Pantera?
72 Pantera.
Great. Well, that's out of my price range anyway.
Right, so how much for that?
You want how much?
No, just the Pantera.
And it's a 72, correct?
Well, I am serious. And don't call me Shirley.
Holy crap, we're all getting fired.
What's up, Dennis? You just called to tell me how much money you made this week?
Where have you been? You been on a sabbatical?
No, man, I've been sitting here at my desk trying to find a freaking Pantera.
I know where a perfect pre-L car is. Did you need a pre-L car?
Yes, that's exactly what I need. Where is it?
It's in one of my warehouses.
Come on, dude, you got one?
Yeah, I really don't want to sell it because I was planning on taking it to Pebble Beach.
Dadgummit, dude. All right, can I come at least see it? I mean...
Yeah, if you want to come look at it, but you're going to have to do something quick because I literally deadline is like in 48 hours.
Well, we'll find out if we're friends tomorrow. I'm bringing my customer, and I'll see you then.
All right.
Later. Christy, get a hold of Kurt Busch and tell him I need him here. I found a car, but we got to make a decision in 48 hours. How much time you got?
I had a few hours.
All right.
You know, I can drive. I can get us there quicker.
Oh, here we go. Golly, man, outdrive me in my own car. But I got to tell you, man, I'm glad you could stop by because I've been looking for the right car, and I'm either finding like really beat down junk, rusted, Panteras that need a lot of work, or I'm finding really, really nice cars that people want a bunch of money for. But Dennis has one. He said he was going to take it to Pebble Beach. Hopefully he's going to, hook me up. We don't want to rust bucket. We don't want to rebuild it. We need to start with a good car. I need to get this car bought because we've only got about 6 weeks to get it done.
Does he know that I'm coming today?
No, I didn't tell him.
Am I like the token? Okay.
I should have brought him some beer. Oh, well. Hey, Dennis! We're here!
Really? Always got to make an entrance.
Idiot. Who? What's up?
The neighbors are going to love that. Is that Kurt Busch?
It is.
What's up, my friend?
You got to be kidding.
He said he had a client of some sort, right?
Yeah.
How you doing, man? Great
It's an honor
to meet you.
I
Yes,
had no
sir.
idea you were coming out.
Heck yeah, man.
The price just went up to you.
Come on, man. We haven't even seen it first. What are you working on? My thought process is I bring the big gun, I bring Kurt Busch out here, maybe Dennis gets a little star enamored and gives me a good price on the car.
Dude, I'm digging it. It's nice.
But he's been hanging around a star for the last 5 years. Is that my dual gear?
You haven't seen that yet, have you?
No, I hadn't. Holy cow, dude.
What is it, guys?
This is literally #1.
Yeah,
serial #1.
Wow.
2 years ago, Dennis and I found the serial #1 Gia near Pebble Beach, and we grabbed it. There's serial #1, dude. Wow.
In '56, this was the most expensive car in the world, period. Frank Sinatra had one. Dean Martin had one.
This is insane, guys.
So now we're taking it to Pebble to sell, not to show.
What do you think it'll bring at Pebble?
I think it's going to do somewhere between $650 and $1 million.
Mind if I?
No, go ahead.
The #1 Gia, I mean, that is by far the most impressive thing I've seen in a garage in the middle of nowhere, Texas.
Let's go see the Pantera. I need a buddy deal.
Holy. That is it. That is freaking perfect. The door goes up, there's the chrome bumper staring at me. It's 72, and it was perfect. This is insanely perfect. It was over what we thought we were gonna end up finding. What do you think, Richard?
My theory is, we're building something that you're gonna go really fast on a track on. We might as well start with something perfect that hadn't been butchered or damaged or torn apart a billion times. At the end of the day, it's your life on the line, not mine.
It's much appreciated. Thank you. This is it. This is right up my alley.
Now, y'all seen Panteras on our show before. Italian styling, Ford performance, yada, yada, yada. But here's some stuff you might not know. They built 7,000 of them, and they came with power windows, AC, and a cigarette lighter. The one thing they didn't have, a radio.
The Pantera, for me, is the roots of what I like, with the 70s muscle cars and then the Ford drivetrain. This is a perfect combo that matches up with me throughout my career.
It's nice. Can we take it for a spin?
I'll drive.
A NASCAR driver driving my Pantera. No donuts. Don't kill it!
Wild ass test drive, isn't it?
I don't know what type of limit we should push this car to.
What are we up to, about 30?
Watch out, here we come, 40.
Woo!
Boom.
You missed the gear, dude.
I know, that was rough, man. I think we got the right
Good car.
piece here.
I bet you this thing actually does pretty good with a set of tires.
Yeah. We got done what we needed to get done.
They didn't kill it.
It is right up our alley, bro.
It's cool, isn't it?
I figured Dennis will do me a solid on this. Being that he's my good friend for 20 years, I'd say we might be able to get a good deal on this car. You haven't really cleaned it. You barely got it running.
I'm gonna let him do his magic now.
So how much is this $50,000 Pantera?
I told you I was planning on taking it to Pebble.
Forget all the Pebble Beach crap. I mean, we're friends. Trying to get a deal here.
Well, you know it's going to bring between 125 and 150 at Pebble.
That's what they say. Come on, what's the bottom line?
150 grand. That's it.
I thought we were friends.
We are.
That's ridiculous. I'm not gonna pay that. God.
I'm not going to sell it for less than that. I got him now because he just put his fingers through his hair.
How about 75?
For which part?
All of it. You won't have to pay the auction fees, so that takes 10% off right there.
So we're down to 135.
Come on, man.
This thing's going to Pebble Beach. You're gonna have to detail it and everything. That's gonna be expensive.
Yeah, we're down to 134 now. But I'll just tell you my real number. I don't really want to argue back and forth. 125 grand. Or I'm sending it to Pebble.
we need the car and we need it right now. So I'm kind of screwed. We're just gonna have to step up and pay it. That's gonna put us up there on the budget.
I never knew what the word budget meant. It's worth that.
Come on.
It's the right car. So
125 grand, it's worth it.
all right.
You got a car, sir.
Yes, sir.
That's the deal. We got our car to start with. Now all the hard work begins. We got to work with the people that you know, and you got to get to the airport and get going, huh?
Let's roll, man. I like it.
We're done. All right, I'll get Daphne wire you, and I'll have it
No,
picked
I
up.
want cash. I don't want a wire.
You didn't do me a buddy deal at all, man.
I still want cash.
Did I just get ripped off?
You guys are buddies?
So, yes, me and Dennis are still best friends because one day I will have the car that he needs and or wants, and I will knock his freaking head off.
Typical R pissing the neighbors off. 125 grand, not bad.
Coming up on Fast and Loud, Richard drops a bomb on the monkeys,
We're building a car for Kurt Busch, and he wants it quick.
and Kurt throws Richard a curveball.
Joey and I, we're going to put some money on the line.
You better not screw this one up.
It's all about him having to drive. The car will be fine.
Let's see.
Oh, yeah. Parking lot's empty.
What year?
What's up?
Almost all the way to angry.
Not bad for old Pantera. Woo! Wow. Yeah.
I think you're getting better at your burnouts.
This is on flat spots and no clutch and half brakes. What do you think, guys? Bam!
It looks like another Pantera is what it looks like.
Yeah, well, this one's gonna be pretty daggum cool. Promise you.
Uh-oh.
So remember when Kurt Busch came over the other day in the helicopter? He's talking about wanting a Pantera. Well, I got in a plane and flew out to him and made the deal.
Shut up.
Yeah. He goes, let's do it, man. Let's do it. So
Right on. Yes. So
This
we're
is
actually
it.
building a car for Kurt Busch.
Yes, we are.
Sweet.
That's pretty cool.
And this is gonna be
Pretty
fast.
excited.
This is a two-owner 72 Pantera with 31,000 miles on it.
So what are we gonna do to it? So from the outside, it looks clean.
What we're trying to accomplish is almost a street version of a Sprint Cup car.
So high revving, naturally aspirated.
Shave it, slam it, push it down on
New
the ground.
suspension.
Everything. To be flared out. We're gonna have a lot more meat on the ground all the way around.
So what you're saying is we're getting ready to pull this in and shred this car.
Oh, yeah. Kurt's team's kind of excited about it. They've been mapping it out in their heads, same as I have, and they want to have a hand in it. So we're going to take it up to the point where we're ready to install the engine and the drivetrain and then finish the build for the last 2 weeks at their shop.
So we're going to KBI Technologies then.
Yeah, I think we're going to play with their wind tunnel and test and tune.
Sounds like a vacation to
Dude.
me. I'm excited.
It's cool.
Hey, a lot of fun.
It gets even better. When we're finished with this build, Kurt's going to take it in a little road race against one of his buddies.
Oh, yeah.
Hell yeah.
The word on the street is Joey Logano.
We're gonna have to build a fast car. Joey's a good driver.
Kurt Busch outdrives him all the time, so.
Yeah. But he wants it quick. Basically, we got about 6 weeks.
Whoa, time out. 6 weeks to race or 6 weeks to build?
Race.
Then let's get it inside.
Yeah, we're wasting time out here right now.
That means we only got 4 weeks till we leave for North Carolina.
I'm just a little less excited now.
See if you can do
We're
it
building a
better.
car for Kurt Busch, man.
Okay, I'm excited again.
Here's the plan for the 72 Kurt Busch Pantera. He wants to break 200, so that means dropping a ton of weight and adding a lot of power. So we'll replace the hood and the deck lid with carbon fiber parts. For more horsepower, we'll drop in a lighter, more powerful Coyote motor from Ford Performance Parts. So to get all that power to the ground, we'll replace the old transaxle with a new sequential one from Hollinger. And we'll flare out the wheel wells to fit wider, meatier tires. And to give this car the big stopping power that it needs, it's getting Brembo brake calipers and rotors. Since this car's being built to race, we're talking Momo racing seats and a full cage for safety. This car's all about performance, and if we do it right, then Kurt Busch is gonna leave Joey Logano in the dust. So 200 grand in 6 weeks, time's a wasting. Start your engines, gentlemen. I can smell something burning.
We're building a car for the Kurt Busch.
Kurt Busch can go anywhere to have a car built. He chose Gas Monkey.
To have that guy's pedigree coming to us for work, it's a huge honor for us. And this is gonna be a bragging rights to him.
What up, everybody? So,
It looks like you've been scrapbooking.
Yes.
no, this is what we're building.
Oh, now see, I dig
Dang,
the blue
yeah.
or purple, whatever that is.
This is where we're going. Actual real carbon fiber, opening this up, getting the air duct going down so you can get that
like that a
downforce.
lot.
Here's your air induction. Even if I lose a little money on this deal, my big takeaway is I'm doing this for exposure and glory. Not everybody gets to say they've built a car for a Daytona 500 champion. You know what it says on the mirror on the passenger side? Objects in mirror appear to be losing.
There you go.
We'll keep going. Now we got to go start ordering parts.
What was that?
That was his diva.
Did you see that?
Yes, I did. Smells like you're stripping.
This stuff smells like it's Saturday night.
Right. So I know what the smell is.
Look at it. Some paint pops and this paint just like melts. Like we could put this back in a can and reuse it.
We're really going to be collaborating with Kurt Busch's team to get this Pantera race ready. The key for us is the body. The look of the car has to be complete 100%. But first, Mike and Tony have to get the old paint stripped off before we can get started on all the metal work ahead of us. This car will be a street legal driver, but Kurt's also racing it. So over the weekend, Richard had Long Road Racing come in and build a cage out of chromoly. It's strong and light, but tricky to weld.
Pebble Beach. Everybody's going.
Okay.
Me, Dennis, Big Chris.
What cars are you gonna take?
We've got the dual Gia finished, and me and Dennis are taking that. Ooh, it's FaceTime. How you do that?
Hit the button.
Yo, what's up, Kurt? What's up? Man, just living the dream here.
Yeah, man, I was just checking in, getting an update. I got some renderings that I was looking over and just wanted to just kind of get caught up with you.
Yeah, man. It's really a straight car. We're pretty happy with everything, and it's moving right along like it's supposed to.
Hey, Richard, I want to talk to you about the colors, man.
Let me switch this around for you and show you. You know, the yellow look here, that's what the car had when we first started out.
I'm more of a blue. Can you see it all? You see it?
Yeah, I see the blue.
We gotta do everything right if we're gonna do it right.
With Ford's pedigree within this car, the blue is what we should have as our base coat and go from there. What do you think?
I dig it. I dig it big time. Hey, so I got Long Road Racing here because we can make a roll cage, we can do anything, but we're not certified to make you a race cage. Safety is serious business, and Long Road Racing, well, building cages is their specialty. So with that cage in that car, if anything goes wrong with Kurt Busch's race against Joey Logano, pretty sure Kurt will be safe. Not sure about Joey. So I had Long Road come in over the weekend because we got to keep you alive.
I appreciate that, man. No, that's cool to have that. And then
My boy Jesse and Bryce, they want to come on by and help out, so.
if you're open for a couple extra sets of hands.
Oh, fine with me. I'll give them tools and put them to work.
All right, Richard, you might not have known this, but Joey and I, we're gonna put some money on the line.
So this is going to be a real deal now.
I like that.
Yeah.
I'm down for betting money.
Hell yeah.
Shoot, I might have. What are the odds?
We're gonna stomp them.
I'm automatically betting on you.
Right on, man. Thanks again.
Appreciate the update.
No problem, man. Any color but blue.
Ah.
Hang up before we get a chance to talk.
You better not screw this one up.
Hey, it's all about him having to drive. The car will be fine.
Let's see.
Coming up on Fast and Loud,
Got you guys something.
a special delivery spoils everyone's mood.
Pretty ugly. Yeah, that's ugly. That's awful.
But Mike Coy's got just the fix.
Let me look at it and see if I can't make this work. I know I'm probably gonna make a huge mess. This might have been a bad idea.
A driver racing both the Indy 500 and the Coca-Cola 600 on the same day is said to be doing which of the following? A, the Indy Charlotte Double. B, a Brick Cola. C, the Double Drive. Or D, the Supercar Shuffle. A driver racing both the Indy 500 and the Coca-Cola 600 on the same day is said to be doing which of the following? The answer is A. In 2014, Kurt Busch became only the fourth driver to pull off the Indy Charlotte Double, racing a total of 906 miles between the two events.
Mike, you gonna steer this time?
Ooh, that's close.
Mike's supposed to be steering. It's not working out the way we planned.
That's all I'm steering.
Rubbin's racing. We're gonna hit it. No, we're not. We're gonna make it.
Wow, that's a way different looking car.
Dude. I like it all metal.
We've gotten the car stripped, completely chemical stripped. That's done. Now we're moving into fab work. Mike must have left this one out in the rain. This Pantera has a race date against Joe Logano coming up fast, but we need a fully painted car with the motor in it before we can put it in a trailer to North Carolina. And we also have to make the car lighter and more aerodynamic. So we're deleting things like the drip rails and the flip-up headlights. Anything to make the car slicker and faster. Days are ticking by quick. We've got a lot to get done. The good news is, help is on the way.
Looking for Jason. You
Sir,
Jason?
Jesse?
Yeah.
How you doing, man?
Good. I'm Jesse Walker from Kurt Busch Incorporated from Mooresville, North Carolina.
Jacob.
Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you.
Down here in Dallas to help out the gas monkeys work on a 72 Pantera. While we're down here in Dallas, the monkeys, they're taking care of the exterior, all of the sheet metal, the rust repair, that kind of thing. We're doing the safety part of it.
While the folks from North Carolina are finishing up the cage, Jeremy and the guys have their hands full with metal work to clean up the Pantera body. We're gonna have the gas monkey style with a ton of NASCAR power behind it. It's got the looks of a sports car and the speed of a race car. It's gonna be pretty impressive. All right, guys, special delivery.
What is it?
It's our sequential gearbox from Hollander.
Ooh.
Man, it's pretty, though. We don't even have a motor yet, but Hollander got us a gearbox in a hurry so we could check it for fit.
Pull it up there. God! Oh!
Turns out we'll have to make some adjustments to accommodate its unique starter placement.
Well, you can see where the starter fits.
Yeah.
It's gonna interfere with this area right here. We're gonna have to cut all of that out. Something we didn't anticipate.
Well, better to know now than later, huh? We cut the frame rails out, clearance for that transaxle. That was the big thing. We got the transaxle position, and the starter from Tilton Engineering dropped right in the slot. Oh, that's about like everything else we work on. That close. Always that close. That's what's great about having the guys from KBI here for a couple of days. Before the car goes back to North Carolina, we're able to adjust the fab work on the fly as the new parts come in.
Hit it hard, dog. Hit it hard, hit it hard. Coming in hot, coming in hot. Turn it, turn it. Oh, hey, hit the brakes. Oh. Help me out of this. Ah. Is he gonna fit in there?
Absolutely.
Dude, it's a Momo seat.
Custom tailored to him.
Oh, really?
Yeah. So that's a containment seat. You see the halo that goes around the back? That's to support the helmet.
I thought that was where the speakers went.
No.
Let's jam that sucker in there.
Okay. Ready, Jake?
Fast enough, you don't need that in. It's 2 by 1.
I'm telling you, this is the perfect place for speakers.
Got you guys something.
That's our spoiler.
Spoiler. Chad, did you order the right thing? I don't know. It looked a lot different on the website. It's pretty ugly.
Way too much height. It's gonna catch nothing but air.
Yeah, that's ugly.
That's awful. We got a front chin spoiler, and it does not meet the mark. I'm not digging it at all. With a Pantera pushing 200 miles an hour, it needs a new chin spoiler. Unfortunately, the only one available just isn't going to cut it.
I'll show you what it's supposed to look like.
Worse than ugly, it just doesn't have the right aerodynamic shape.
Let me look at it, see if I can't make this work.
All right.
I was digging through some of my stuff, and I got this 2-part foam, so I think if I can build it up, I can shape a new lip on the chin spoiler. That's the quickest and easiest way I can think to do it, but I may just be opening a can of worms. I know I'm probably gonna make a huge mess. Okay, see, it's starting to foam. I don't want it in there. This might have been a bad idea. Oh, crap. That's probably gonna get me in trouble. Being this different color, it looks like a beard. It's not perfect yet. I gotta shape it, and I wanna flatten it. And then I can get rid of these holes.
Jesse, what do you think Kurt will think of it?
I think you'll like it as long as it makes downforce. That's the biggest thing.
This isn't about looks, this is about a function. Yeah.
I should have just made the whole damn thing.
You still got time?
No, I don't.
Looks good, though, Mike. You're headed the right direction.
Tell Chad he's got a mess to clean up over there.
The bad news is the spoiler needs work. The good news is the rest of the parts on order are arriving on time. Jesse?
Oh, wow.
We opened the box from Profab headers, and these bad boys were inside. Dude, these things are insane.
That's Profab for you. That's real live NASCAR racing right there.
No kidding. Well, I'm gonna go wrap these things up because they look really expensive.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, take care of those.
Awesome. I'll take care of them. Probably the single most important part is our power plant. Hey. Yes. Brought y'all a present. Yes. Something interesting.
Dude, I'm so excited.
Yep.
Present from Ford Performance. And Mike, I brought you bubble wrap. This is the Coyote motor. It's gonna be a beast.
Dude, this is a game changer right here.
Yeah, this is definitely one of the coolest things we got today. Motor's cool too.
Bubble wrap.
Coming up on Fast and Loud. As the monkeys pick up their pace, the build is slowing down.
Shouldn't the motor be in?
And Mike's frustration
They want an orange accent stripe, and then they want the white racing dot.
could bring everything to a halt.
That adds at least another day. I guess they're not wanting the car right now.
What's going on, guys?
How's it going?
What's up in our interwebs today?
BJ Johnson in the Gas Monkey Monster Energy truck. Wrapped up the season in Vegas.
Oh, there's BJ right there. Let's see what's up.
Finished pretty strong. Had a couple good runs, especially in Las Vegas.
I got to drive one of those things.
So is this you driving?
Yeah, that's me
Is this
driving.
you? Okay.
No, that is not me driving. You're going to get that written up and get it out on the net today?
Yep.
Love it. All right, cool, guys. Y'all keep at it. Go have fun.
Nice. I got both sides kind of done, and then the lights filled.
That already looks a lot better than it did.
I need to put it on,
Okay.
so I can shape the sides so then I can glass it.
Hold it up there. I want to see it. Looks rad. The monkeys are making really good progress on the Pantera for Kurt Busch. Mike's got a fix for the chin spoiler, but the clock is running. But we're not going to have this gap. It's going to go up. There's a ton of work to do on the Pantera before we can take it out to North Carolina. Mike's got to get it painted, but he can't even start that until Jason gets through mocking up the Coyote motor. Still have a lot to do, because shouldn't the motor be in?
The motor will go in just as soon as we can get it in there, but we still got to paint the car first as well.
Well,
you win.
Inside and underneath, we're just blacking out, right?
Yes.
Okay. Me? I'm here for inspiration. Just think fast, like NASCAR fast, and get the motor in. You ready?
Yep.
Let's do it.
Here we go.
I don't know if I'm enough ballast.
Not exactly the way it's supposed to be done.
You're doing great.
Come on.
Yeah.
We need some help, Germs. Come here. We need a counterweight. Come on. Yeah, counterweight, bud. Here we go. Are we clear? Go towards the passenger side. Jesse and the guys Kurt Busch sent to help out went back home to North Carolina. You go towards Tony.
Okay. Oh,
Too much?
I'm good.
It's up to us to finish the metal work, get the car painted, and shipped out to his shop in less than a week. Okay, that gives you clearance.
All right, go ahead.
Clearance. It's a tall order, but these monkeys are used to insane deadlines.
Are we sitting on the mounts?
I'm on the motor mount.
We're stabbing the Ford Coyote motor to check for any remaining fitment issues. Sure enough, the oil reservoir needs a little more adjustment to snug in around the cage.
What's that tank for?
This is oil.
Can we just smack the tank in?
Can.
A barbaric way of doing it?
Close enough you could almost just hammer it and massage it in.
Just use the same diameter tubing.
The more I think about it, the more I don't want to do, so let's just hit it.
Sure, it's a little unorthodox. Call it percussive maintenance or whatever, but it's a race car, and race cars are gonna get hammered.
Hit it! Jesse would be proud.
Race car. 1, 2, 3.
Boom.
Get your parts right here.
What do you got in here?
Flares?
Yep, flares. Oh, man, dude. Mike's gonna be very happy to see these. We got in the flares Jesse ordered to widen the fenders and accommodate more rubber. First things first.
We were expecting bolt-on flares like the renderings that Richard showed us. These aren't gonna fit that easy.
If we had to just make these, start out making them,
Oh,
we don't have time for that.
There's just no time to reorder parts. We have to make these work. But that's just what saws and welders are for. Keep these flares from being too much of a time suck. Getting them on is going to be a team project. With 3 sets of hands on this, we can bang it out in just a couple hours. I think that was good. We didn't have to spend too much time either. I mean,
And they look like they were made on it, to be honest now.
It's not bad. About an hour each side.
You guys killed it. Rock on.
I've only got about a week before the Pantera has to be fully painted and on its way to North Carolina. Kurt Busch wants a specific glue. Not being black or green, it's a new color to me, so I shot a test panel to see what I'm working with.
I like that blue. Is that
the color? That's the color he wants.
That is an amazing color.
Yeah.
Maybe look at it outside?
Absolutely.
Oh, yeah. See how bright it gets?
Yeah, have fun.
You're not going to come see it?
I've
Come
already
on,
seen
man.
it. I know what it looks like.
He knows he's got to be seeing enough of that color.
God, it's
Oh,
bright.
yeah, dude, I like that a lot.
Yeah, you can see the flake in it.
It's a cool color.
That's great and all, but I need to show you something that they sent me this morning.
What do you got to show me?
Are we leaving that there?
You're not going to like
I'm
it.
not touching it.
This is the newest edition as of this morning.
Newest addition to what?
How they want to paint the car.
Is that red?
They want an orange accent stripe, and then they want the white racing dots on the deck lid, the hood, and then both doors so they can put the number in.
Cool. So I guess they're not wanting the car right now. Because if we do this, they won't have the car in time.
Yeah.
That adds at least another day to my work.
We have another option.
Not do it.
I don't think that's an option.
Yeah, they got to have it.
Vinyl.
Yeah.
But still, I don't even know if we're going to have time to do vinyl.
I'll just tell them that's the only option they got.
Or he can have a car not show up on race day.
Next week on Fast and Loud, the race is on. Bam! As Richard and the Monkeys head to North Carolina to finish work on the Pantera.
Dang, we're in trouble.
And finally get a taste of what they're up against.
Wow.
We might have a little work to do.
The thing you have to be nervous about is the name over the door.
Meanwhile, Richard sells a motherload
17 cars, what's it gonna take?
and then hits Pebble Beach
For me!
to auction Dual Gia serial number 1.
I'm like, I don't wanna watch. So,
It's Kurt versus Joey for all the marbles.
I want a good, fair race.
Can one of the fastest cars in Gas Monkey history pull out the win? Or will the race be over
Look at that.
before they finish?
Go, go! Did you see that? There you go. Oh, it's broken.
Right now, on the season finale of Fast and Loud, Hot Rod Hunter Richard Rawlings and the Gas Monkey crew start their engines.
Bam!
When they push to finish NASCAR driver Kurt Busch's 72 Pantera. In time for his grudge match with fellow Daytona 500 champ Joey Logano.
Dude, this thing's getting real.
The only thing you have to be nervous about is the name over the door.
It's time to settle the score. Two NASCAR superstars.
Pretty much the blind leading the blind.
Wait, I'm not too blind. I can see.
Two custom supercars. One final showdown.
Going down for real.
Meanwhile, Richard makes the biggest cash sale in Gas Monkey history
17 cars, what's it gonna take?
and then hits Pebble Beach
For me!
to auction Dual Gia serial number 1.
I'm like, I don't wanna watch.
The race is on. Can one of the fastest cars in Gas Monkey history pull out the win?
Come on now.
Or will one bad turn of the wheel
Did you see that?
keep them from the finish line?
All right, let's get this thing over here. We're already days behind.
Bomb diggity.
You want to try to back it in, Mike, or?
I prefer being forward just because I'm freaking OCD.
Did you just say you're OCD?
Yeah.
Except for cleaning your shop.
Yeah, only on certain things, apparently.
OCD.
Occasionally cranky D. God, it smells like someone died. At least it's nice and cool over here. Tony looks real excited.
We're building this Pantera for Kurt Busch. They bring it to me, and I got 4 days to get it done because it has to leave.
4 days to be painted and done out the door.
Yeah, I'm aware of the time frame. Luckily, the guys came over and helped. They're helping, doing the little stuff that they're not gonna hurt, you know? And me and Tony are taking care of the big things that need a little more special attention. Cue the montage.
Is he landing here? How you doing, sir?
Good to see you, brother.
Right on.
You guys all right?
Heck yeah. This whole thing started when Kurt Busch flew into Gas Monkey.
Look at that.
Turns out he's a big fan of ours and a fan of Panteras.
These Panteras are badass. I've always wanted to build one.
Are you serious?
I'm dead serious. Let's build it to go over 200 miles an hour. You guys ready?
So we're building a race car for Kurt Busch and not just one to sit in his toy box. Money talks, walks. It's for a grudge race against another NASCAR driver, Joey Logano. Taking on Joey Logano is no small slice of cheese. Besides the Daytona in 2015, Logano won last year's NASCAR Sprint All-Star race. He's pretty fast.
Joey and I, we're going to put some money on the line.
This is gonna be a real deal now.
I like that. I'm down for betting money.
Hell yeah.
When we build our hot rods, we pretty much do whatever we want. But this is a race car for a NASCAR superstar, so there's going to be some rules we're going to have to adhere to. We're going to notch up a little bit.
Yeah.
The transport's gonna be here in 4 days to take the car so we can finish the performance work at Kurt's shop. The car still needs paint and there's a ton of work to do. And the race is in 3 weeks.
This is the newest edition.
Oh yeah, and I forgot to mention that Kurt's having me paint the car my new favorite color. Yeah, blue.
And then they want the white racing dots so they can put the number in.
That adds at least another day to my work. You want some of this?
We're putting a lot of effort into giving this Pantera the Gas Monkey style. It's gotta look perfect.
James, what are you thinking, man?
But it's also gotta be fast, and that means the lighter, the better. So we're replacing the steel hood and deck lid with carbon fiber parts from PI Motorsports.
They did a hell of a job on them.
That'll save us around 135 pounds. Jeremy's got his hands full fabricating air intakes on the deck lid to help keep that big Coyote motor cool.
What's up, Kurt?
Yo, you got me, man?
Oh yeah, I got you.
How's things been?
Man, we're killing it here.
Dude, this thing's getting real, so
We got to pull it off for during my off week from the NASCAR schedules.
I gotta focus on the real race car.
No kidding. That's just great. Why don't you just tighten up the time frame on me? I appreciate that.
Dude, I thought you could handle anything. Get on it.
You know, the reason I'm handling this in the first place is for the prestige of building a car for Kurt Busch. Oh, and the money. But Kurt wanted a street-legal Pantera that would go over 200 miles an hour, which means doing things we usually don't. Like adding a chromoly cage, going extra big on the engine, and even shaving off a bunch of stuff to make the car lighter and more aerodynamic. And if that's not different enough, we're gonna finish the car at Kurt's shop in North Carolina, which will save me a ton on overhead, and I call that a win-win. Hey, speaking of handling, you wanna see how it's doing?
Give me an update. I can't wait to see it.
Everybody say hi to Kurt.
Hi, Kurt. Hi, Kurt.
What's up, guys?
Doesn't look the same, does it?
Oh, it looks beautiful.
All the flares are coming together.
Look at all those monkeys around there, though.
The cage is just killing.
That is coming together really nice. So what we got going is the racetrack is rented out, and we need to get this car back in North Carolina so my boy Jesse and Bryce, they can get the engine back in it, and we need to get a little shakedown time, too.
So what track are we going to?
We're taking it to Charlotte Motor Speedway. We're going to do the infield road course, which will be on the
NASCAR circuit next year.
Oh, getting a little pre-test time.
Yeah, you know, I gotta stay a step ahead.
All right, my man. I'm gonna get out of here so these guys can get back to work. We'll see you at your place in about a week.
Right on, man. Appreciate the update.
Later.
Thanks, boys.
All righty.
See ya.
Looking good.
All right, guys, so I need y'all's help. Richard's got a guy coming by to look at all these cars. This guy's a real big buyer, so we need to get them all cleaned up.
Oh, we got time for that.
Well, Tony, we build cars.
Why?
We don't clean cars.
Richard said get you especially, give you 2 rags because you need to clean all of them.
We're already on a tight timeline with Kurt Busch's car, but with a deep pockets buyer coming in, there's always time for Richard's bottom line. But first, we're the ones stuck cleaning up.
That's a Ferrari, Mike. It can be extra clean.
Oh, Lord. Somebody die in this one? This is horrible. Yeah, that's horrible.
Ooh. Oh, God.
Oh, man.
It smells like, ugh.
Nope. I don't know what died and left that smell in there, but I do not have time for this. Let's see. Place can in the middle. Okay. Turn on the car, turn on air, recycle. Okay. Oh, Lord, baby. Woo! Oh, God.
What are you doing, dude?
It's under control.
Is the fog going in?
Yeah.
What's like,
Says it recirculates, cleans out the vents, all that good stuff. Yeah.
Dude, this smells a lot better.
Woo!
Smell that.
I'm not smelling it.
It smells
Look
a
at
lot
it.
better. It looks like it smells better.
Well, looks like it's done. Whew, yeah. Definitely smells like a new car. She's good to go.
Hey, Richard. Scotty's here.
Rad.
What's up, Richard?
Hey, man, how you doing?
Good to see you, man.
What are you doing in this neck of the woods?
Oh, I brought my son and
Hey,
Mark
sir.
to come down for an auction this weekend and come up with nothing.
So you got a pocket full of money?
Yeah.
I got some cars for sale. So let me tell you something about building a Pantera for a hotshot NASCAR driver. No matter how much you think it's gonna cost, you can make a bet that it's gonna cost you a lot more. A lot more.
Welcome to my man cave.
This is freaking Nirvana, man.
It's pretty rad. So when my friend Scotty from Moto Exotica came by to take a bite out of my inventory, I was definitely ready to sell him anything and everything that he was willing to take off my hands. I mean, what are you looking to buy? You just need stuff?
We got 250 cars in stock. I gotta have new merch. And we know you got nice stuff.
Like this sweet-ass Celica right here? Would you put this in the nice category or the rough category?
I would put it in I'm not interested category normally, but they're coming up. They're definitely coming up. This is cool.
It's a good running, driving car.
What year T is that?
72.
I gotta say, you got a really nice mix of stuff.
I could tell Scotty meant it when he said he was here to buy. So I might let go of this Ford. It's 35 convertible.
Is this a real Cuda? I know it's a real Cuda. Is it a real Hemi?
It's a real fake Hemi Cuda.
A real fake Hemi Cuda. Now, that's a new one. Corvette matching number, do you know?
I believe so. 454, AC, power steering, power brakes. The Macho I would sell.
Really?
Yeah.
34?
Three-window.
Three-window coupe.
This one's an all-steel-bodied 34 Phaeton. What else do I got? So when I showed him about $500,000 worth of cars inside, it's time to get him out in the sun, the Texas sun. Let's see.
How about the tequila van?
Tequila van's not for sale, man.
All right, well, then what about, this your Bull Run car?
Man, this car's been on a lot of rallies. This is the one that put all the Escalade stuff in it.
So this was your car before Gas Monkey blew up with it fast and loud, right?
Correct.
So, are you willing to part with this?
I might throw it in, but I'm gonna have to take it for one last ride. Jump in.
That's what I'm talking about.
Oh, my God.
Hang on, Leo. Ah.
Whoa! God, got dark. Now it's time to get back to business, because Scotty's interested in a whopping 17 of the cars I showed him. But he's gonna have to pony up if he wants to take them home. To take the sting out of saying goodbye, I'm gonna need better than 700 grand just to break even. All right, I got my numbers. Where's your checkbook?
Oh, I got a checkbook, all right. It's just a matter of can we come to terms?
All 17, cutting you a deal. I need $1 million.
That's more than worth, I think.
Fine, $999.99.99.
I'm not at $1 million, though.
All right.
I'm more like 6 1/4, and I know that's not what you want to hear.
No way. I'd be losing money.
Well, that's not my business.
I know, but I mean, I got some good stock here. That Ford's unbelievable. That Shelby's unbelievable. I'll come down to $850.
I'm gonna give you 800 grand, and I can have every one of these single cars loaded and out your door tomorrow.
If I try to sell these cars one at a time, well, I'd probably make me more money. But a wholesale deal gets it all done at once, and that saves time. And you know what time is? Time is money. For 800 grand.
800 large. I wire transfer you the money. Goes right into your account.
On the other hand, 800,000 would be the biggest sale in Gas Monkey history, and, well, I like making history. All right, dude, 800 grand, we'll do
800?
You got it. You guys got yourself 17 cars to put in the mix.
Thanks, sir.
Let's go do some paperwork. As in getting you my wiring instructions before you change your mind. Bam! I love making history. I mean, is there a market for history? Could I sell history? I gotta call my agent.
Oh, it's so easy. It's already light.
I could see this coming a mile away. We got a hard deadline, and once again, paint got squeezed. Nothing new about that. At least this time, everybody pitched in to get it ready, because it's got to be right. When it comes to his cars, Kurt's a perfectionist. We did all the body work, got it primed, ready to go. I got to make some paint. Like a barista. So this is my sealer. I'm gonna go on with a black sealer. Black sealer first, and then I'm gonna lay down that color. I love this color. Yeah, this is a dope color. Richard don't like it, but you know, if Richard don't like it, probably on the right track. We're moving really fast, and typically what we would like to do is we get a car in and epoxy it, and then come back the next day and sand it, and then start our body work. We don't have that time. You know, we got 3 days.
Oh, crap. That really sucks. Me, that's a problem.
So as I'm coming around the car, I noticed that I've got issues on the top of the fender. We got a problem. Peeling.
Coming up on Fast and Loud, troubled bubbles to the surface.
Son of a bitch.
Something's let loose underneath.
And Richard's fired up.
Where you going with this? You think I'm gonna let those boys have all the fun?
That's a bad idea.
What's up, Mike?
We pushed too hard on this one.
How so?
This is a pretty decent sized bubble on top. We've been pushing at light speed to get this Pantera ready for North Carolina, and I keep telling the guys that paint does not like to be rushed.
It's not as bad as I thought.
Still bad.
Son of a bitch.
The problem is this stuff needs time to dry. It needs time to cure.
That sucks.
As paint dries, it tends to shrink. That paint let loose from the metal and started coming up, which created a bubble. We got lucky in the past, doing it this fast. But I knew it would happen eventually, and it happened to be on this one. Something's let loose underneath.
Is that a thing? It's a product thing, or is it a...
It's a product thing, but it's us rushing a product thing.
The color looks cool. Yeah. It's one positive. The only positive. All right.
This couldn't have happened at a worse time. I mean, this is for Kurt Busch, and he demands perfection.
God, that sucks. The thing was laying down so nice, too.
It was like a kick in the dude stuff.
What now?
Just fix it.
This is a huge problem, but we have to get the car out of here in 2 days. So fix the spot, paint the rest of the car, and at that point, we'll see what happens. We don't have a choice. The truck's gonna be here. There's no leeway at all from Richard or Kurt on this deal, so it is what it is. All we can do is deal with what we got.
Okay. Now to have any hope of getting this on the trailer in time, I've got 2 days worth of work to get done in 1 day's time. And on top of that, there's always a chance that this could happen again. You can't pout about it, you can't cry about it, you just have to fix it.
Gonna be one of those days.
God dang it.
Mike spent the weekend painting the car.
I think I didn't finish painting until 2 or 3 in the morning. Oh, this color is gonna be good.
It's gonna look crazy outside.
Yeah.
It still needs to be cut and polished, take out any trash, runs, any imperfections that may be left in it. But we just got the word to stop what we're doing, get it to the other side, so the guys can get it ready for the trip to Charlotte.
There's still a good 2 or 3 days worth of work for a proper paint job. Those 2 or 3 days, I'm just gonna have to do down there.
Doesn't look bad at all. Once we get to North Carolina, that's gonna be our step one, is wet sanding and polishing this car to get it to look like what everybody knows that we're known for, which is a nice, clean paint job.
Hey, it looks great, man.
It's not black or green. That's a win.
Go team.
We're down to the last day before we load this thing on a trailer and go to North Carolina. We gotta get the motor, transaxle, headers all in it, seats, windshield, basic things. Good day's work, but nothing that we can't handle. It looks a lot heavier than it really is.
Are you mocking me?
Man, we got a ton of cool parts from Jegs.
We're super excited to be moving to Kurt Busch's shop. I mean, we build a lot of cars, but racing is their specialty.
Don't scratch up those profab headers.
We're going to get to work hand in hand to finish this build. Now that's something to write home about.
You ready?
Yep, get it. This smells like paint. I feel like I'm printing it all up.
I like the color. Richard hates it. I love it. I love that he hates it.
I just want to buff it.
I left it on your side.
Today's the day. Pantera is leaving to go to North Carolina. Here. Anything we can bolt to the car, we're gonna bolt to it. Everything else, we're gonna cram inside of the car. We'll pack it that way.
Your Tetris skills suck.
We've got to hang the deck lid. The hood will come later, and any other small pieces. Besides that, we've got to hang the doors.
Coming through, coming through.
You still got that ratchet?
Did Mike run off with it? Who was the last one to use it?
If Mike used it, it's just on the floor somewhere.
Oh.
You see it?
Nailed it.
Hey, I found my ratchet.
Found your ratchet.
Man, he boxed in there like a turtle.
That is a tight fit, even for Tony. The biggest challenge of this project is the fact that we're building with another group that's halfway across the country.
Pretty light?
Yeah, even with Tony in it, it's like, we've done our part in our shop. We've got all the fabrication done. We've got the paint work done. We're gonna get out there and we're gonna start working on the performance and the suspension, engine, everything's gonna make it a race car. We're halfway home. We still got a long way to go. We got a race to win in less than 2 weeks.
What the hell? What's this guy doing?
Hot and heavy, here comes Richard in the Mustang, and honestly thought he was gonna hit it for a second.
Where are you going with this?
I'm going there.
Why?
Because I can. You think I'm gonna let those boys have all the fun?
Ah, I see.
So check this out. We've got the Charlotte Motor Speedway all to ourselves, so there's no way I'm not gonna bring my Shelby GT350R. We're going racing.
Right on.
Kurt and Joey racing each other. That is mano-a-mano. I mean, that's what competition's all about. Before NASCAR and TV and sponsorships, guys would soup up their cars and race in the dirt. Not a lot of rules or regulations, just putting the pedal to the metal to see who was the fastest. That's the spirit that makes those guys champions. Two NASCAR drivers racing one-on-one, they're gonna need somebody driving a pace car. By somebody, I mean me. I got my race bag in the trunk. See y'all there.
That's a bad idea. If he wrecks that car, who's got to fix it? I'll have to.
Another day, another nickel.
Coming up on Fast and Loud, the boys meet Joey Logano to get a sneak peek at his ride.
We might have a little work to do.
And Richard parts ways with the Gia.
Woo for me!
At 220 on bid. Fair warning, I have.
I'm like, I don't wanna watch.
350,000.
Everything's so nice around here.
Charles and I are the first monkeys to make the trip to Kurt's shop here outside Charlotte.
Hey, here it is. And I don't mind telling you, we're happy to have a change in scenery. Coming in hot, coming in hot.
But we've beaten the transport here, so Jesse's planned a little reconnaissance mission for us.
We have something up our sleeve. We're gonna go down to Joey Logano's shop and size up the competition.
We're moving in for the kill.
And you know what? If you're gonna go over to Joey Logano's place, you gotta come in style. Open top AC Cobra and a 69 Camaro. Pretty badass cars. We're gonna go take a look, hopefully see the race car in our competition and see what we're up against.
If the race car's there, that'll be huge. This is Logano's building, huh?
The joke is you can't hide money.
Yeah, I wanna see this car they're trying to hide in here.
Dude, I'm cooking.
I just can't see. What if we're gonna get in trouble for coming out here in his garage?
I hope not.
How you doing?
Guys? How
Jason
are you?
Aker, nice to meet you.
Nice to see you.
Good to see you again.
How you
Yeah,
doing?
yeah.
I'm Joey Logano. I'm driver number 22 Shell Penzo Ford in the NASCAR series.
That's some cool stuff in here, man.
Yeah, thank you. We gotta have a little bit of fun with the work too, right?
Does this car have taillights and a tag?
Yeah, well, why not? You got a race car and you might as well make it street legal. You know what's the most fun with that is when you pull up to a red light or whatever and you get out and you get a wedge wrench and you make an adjustment real quick and get back in the car. That throws everybody off.
Don't let the nice guy routine fool you. On the track, Joey's a heck of a wheel man. At just 19, he was the 2009 Sprint Cup Rookie of the Year. And in 2015, he won more NASCAR Cup races than any other driver, including the Daytona 500. And Daytona is the same track where Joey knocked Kurt Busch out of the race in the final lap of the Coke Zero 400. These two definitely have a score to settle. But Joey's a nice guy after all. He let us in on a little secret.
Whew. Are you kidding me?
Wow.
Come
on, man.
It's just aesthetics. It just looks fast.
Right.
That's all.
Boys, we might have a little work to do.
My car is a Factory 5 Shelby Daytona. It handles well, it's balanced well, it's got a ton of power, it's got great brakes. It's gonna be fast.
Man, are you kidding me right now?
I can tell they're nervous. I don't blame them.
Our car's not even built yet.
All right.
This one's already built and sitting in front of us, so it's kind of intimidating. I ain't gonna lie. Looks fast just sitting there.
What does this thing weigh?
Around 2,700 pounds.
How much horsepower has this thing got?
500-ish. Give or take a little.
Like over-ish or under-ish?
Oh, I would put it over-ish. This thing is the real deal. It's got a super light composite body, a fully aluminum cockpit, a crazy rear spoiler. This is a real badass race car.
That's a full-on race car, Broham.
Yeah, it is.
How do you get in it?
You guys can't even open the
Magician.
door?
I'm not. I gotta get in this thing. Oh my God. Oh.
Fire it up?
Yeah. Oh. Joey's pretty much bringing a race car. It's light, fast, aerodynamic. That just took all the wind out of my sails. I mean, it's got everything that it's gonna take to possibly beat our car. All right, I don't wanna look at this. I don't wanna be around this thing anymore. Nope. I'm nervous. I ain't gonna lie.
The only thing you have to be nervous about is the name over the door.
Oh, here we go.
Dude, look at this.
Yeah, it's incredible.
Unbelievable.
It's a cool place for an auction, that's for sure.
Oh.
Look at that. Dude, I love this car. Killer color.
Well, the only time I've seen it since it was done is in the garage, so I haven't seen it in the sun. Today we're out at Pacific Grove at the worldwide auction where the top of the best of the cars come. And we've got the 1956 dual Ghia serial number 1. Ghias were pretty hot in the 50s, especially with the celebrity types like the Rat Pack. Modeled after a Chrysler concept car, they were built by Dual Motors for only about 2 years. When Dennis and I originally tracked down this car, it had been sitting in a garage for 30 years.
It is serial number 1, dude.
And even in that condition, it was a holy grail find. It was uber exclusive. They only made like 117 of them.
Gene Caroselli, the guy that owned Dual Motors, this was his actual car, but it's the real deal.
We'll take it.
Sounds good, brother.
We paid a lot of money for it, stuck it in our warehouse, and I kind of forgot about it until Dennis went and restored it without telling me. What'd we spend?
About 120. Ugh. These are the hubcaps on Frank Sinatra's car. The hubcaps are another 10,000.
Including what Dennis spent, we're in it for almost $300K. But we know it's a very high dollar car. It's very special. If it brings anything north of $350, well, that'll make our day. You know what? We got a sale to make, so I got to go put on my Sunday go to meeting clothes.
Here it is.
That's where it all goes down.
Mama needs a new pair of shoes.
Yes.
Bring it.
I think we're on the front. Spent 20 years doing this. I'm finally on the front row.
Lot number 27 is a 1956 dual Ghia convertible.
Come on, guys, it's motor time.
Number 101.
The very first, and it is absolutely
I get nervous when we do stuff like
I
this.
know, it's a big time car.
Here to be sold this evening, ladies and gentlemen. Love the car. You can all bid.
All right, here we go.
I bid first, bid me 250, 250,000. Get your bids in at 250,000. 250,000. At 220 on bids. 220
Yeah, it's a
on
little
bid.
scary there.
240 in the back again at 240. 240 on bid. 260,000.
We're
At
at a bottom line number right
260,000.
now.
Could be 280,000.
We need to do better now.
280,000.
I agree.
So it started out a little slow, and that's when I started getting nervous. I'm like, I don't want to watch.
280,000. At 280,000.
It's really easy to figure out when he's nervous. See how his face right now is kind of white-ish? He turns red. His ears turn red. They're all boiled up, and his ears were red.
290 on bid. 300. 310. 320.
Here we go.
I don't know if it was new money in the room or what, but all of a sudden the bidding picked up.
330 on bid. I will sell the car tonight. Don't miss out. 335. 340. 340,000. Make no mistake, ladies and gentlemen, the very first one, 345 at 345. Fair warning I have. Give him a hand. Sold. You bought a good one there, sir. Sold 345,000. Well bought. Sold 345,000. Better number.
Bam!
That'll work, right? Pay attention, ladies and gentlemen.
I'm going to buy you all the drinks the rest of the night at the free bar.
40,000.
345 is not quite what we were hoping for, but we still ended up making a nice chunk of cash. There we go. We're making money. I'm actually up for once.
That's right. Telling you right there that I am actually making money. I didn't cuss. I didn't say anything wrong.
Coming up on Fast and Loud.
It looks awesome.
The Pantera arrives with a big surprise.
That's trouble.
And later, Kurt and Joey face off at the track.
So it's pretty much the blind leading the blind.
Hey, wait, I'm not too blind. I can see.
All right, well, it's time to flip a lane choice.
So, guys.
Wow. This is very impressive.
Wow. Got a NASCAR sitting in here? Wow.
You know, it's our first day inside Kurt Busch's garage.
How you doing, sir?
This is like stepping into the big leagues. In a word, it's clean.
I would say Richard probably needs to step his game up just a little bit.
Well, hey, let's go look at the car.
Absolutely.
We've got about 3 weeks till race day. But the good news is the Pantera's sitting out in the inner city trailer, hopefully all in one piece.
We haven't seen the car yet, so.
What is that? Looks like a Shelby, huh?
Well, Richard, he thought he had to bring his own car to come have some fun at the same time. If he wrecks that one, it's on him. It's better than putting him in the Pantera, I promise you.
Boom. There it is.
Pretty dark, isn't it?
Yeah, it looks dark, but man, when the sun hits it, you can see that flake just pop all over it. So
It looks awesome. Fantastic.
let's get it inside and we'll figure out all the rest of this.
You want it in forward or backward? This Pantera build is one of the coolest builds ever. And I gotta tell you, we still can't believe we're building it for a NASCAR champ.
That's good, right about there. Seats are on the way?
Yes. Yep, they've already been shipped. They should be right behind us.
You okay with the way this engine compartment came out, Jesse?
Man, it's awful dull, isn't it?
Yeah. Yeah, it's all coming off, isn't it?
Kurt's known for wanting every detail perfect on his cars. Not to mention, any paint dust could potentially gum up the works.
That's trouble.
So this needs to get fixed, and pronto.
That is big trouble. Is the interior the same? Man, that's gonna put us way behind. Man, this is not gonna fly.
So we're looking at the paint and everything has that same chalky film on it.
It's almost like the top coat was way too dry. Maybe it was the temperature in Texas, because our booth obviously pulls hot air from outside.
Like it flashed.
Flashed it before it could cure. With our severe Texas heat, pulling the heat into the paint booth, obviously it pulls outside air. It looks like it flashed the top coat and dried the catalyst too quickly, which powdered it, caused it to be loose. Whatever the reason, we're gonna have to clean off all this loose paint before we can do anything else to the car. Let's get to it.
This is a pain in the ass.
That is an understatement.
Hey, gang, check it out.
So you got a wheel there with a tire on it.
Ooh, looks like it's rubbing.
Yeah, that's gonna cut a tire.
Are you concerned at all with this?
Absolutely. Steel against rubber, never.
Yeah. Well, yeah, that's instant.
Never as good.
Shred tire, yeah. No more than we take a breath. We fit the wheels up to the car, and the quarter panels don't fit the size of the wheel.
How's the rear look? Let's check it out. We've got trouble.
Good Lord.
Yeah, we do.
Too wide, especially with a tire on it.
This is one of those hiccups that can happen when you have two shops on opposite ends of the country working on a car. One iffy measurement, and the offsets are wrong.
You're hitting the stud, the control arm. The wheel doesn't fit over the top of it.
Trouble. Yep, that's trouble.
Go us again.
You know the old saying, don't you?
What's that?
Hammer to fit and paint to match.
I want to go back to my first problem of the day and not even think about that one yet. With two major issues instead of one, now we have to prioritize. We can't wait for Mike and Tony, so I'm going to have to jump on the chassis paint myself. Once that's done, Jesse will deal with the offset issue. And we're still going to make this window, and we're going to win this race because I'm determined, really determined.
How's that saying go? If it was easy, everybody'd be doing it.
What do you got, boys?
Hopefully a good solution. It's definitely no longer powder. This is more what we expected the first time. I put in a few extra hours last night to rework the interior paint.
That's excellent. Difference between professionals and amateurs, how you fix your mistakes.
Yes. The next thing we have to fix is where the tires are rubbing.
Right there. Yeah, that's gonna cut a tire.
This is a huge problem. If the tire rubs too hard against the inside of the fender well, instant failure. And at high speed, that's not just dangerous, it could be deadly. To fix it, Jesse's gonna have to work on the control arms. Luckily, he already had the materials he needed from Race City Steel on hand.
What we've done is shorten up the wheelbase of the car. We've moved the two wheels a little bit closer together by 1/8 of an inch in order to get the clearance that we need.
Hey.
It's a pretty nice shot.
It is pretty nice. The floors are nice and clean. How long do you think that'll last with us here now?
What's up, guys?
The mess team is here.
We made it.
Yeah. How's your flight?
Good. So where are we at on the car?
Fenders are an issue.
What's wrong with the fenders?
We're worried about cutting a tire.
Who measured the offset?
That was me.
Okay.
Yeah. I can take it right on the chin. I can take it right on the chin.
Speaking of chins, where's my spoiler? Did it make it here?
Yeah, you ought to see it.
Yeah.
It's really good.
Check it out.
When the original chin spoiler arrived,
Got you guys something.
no one was happy with it.
Chad, did you order the right thing?
I don't know. It looked a lot different on the website.
So I shaped a new one, and I had it shipped down here so Jesse could get a carbon fiber version.
So there's a mold. Now you can start selling them.
There you go.
Yeah.
Oh, this one's heavy.
And there's the real live race piece.
Oh, that's a huge difference.
Have you tried this on the car?
No.
No?
That's your department.
Ah.
Now we need to just make sure it fits. This thing only weighs 8 pounds, but it'll help keep the Pantera's nose down so the steering doesn't get twitchy at high speeds.
This one's just got a little wide at the top towards the wheel well.
We just need to take this corner out so we can go back.
Yeah, so you can flush up against it.
Would you just have a little hand file that he can file with on that side? Sure.
Yeah.
Splitting this build between two shops definitely has had its difficulties. But we're all working towards the same goal, building the best car for Kurt.
You're gonna sweep that up, aren't you? When you're done?
I was thinking about it.
Good answer.
Today I'm out in North Carolina at KBI to check out the work on the Pantera. And I get out of the rental car, and to my surprise, Mr. Bush comes driving up in my GT350. I guess Kurt's using it as his daily driver now. Just get after it. It's only got 7 miles on it. Don't worry, we're good. I'm going in.
Hey, Jason, got a minute?
What's going on?
I need a throttle body spacer.
Okay, I just need to get on the horn with Chad.
No.
No, that's that look of we need one made.
Correct.
Yes, pretty much like everything else we've done in this.
Exactly.
Okay.
Yeah.
How are we doing in here?
I think we're up to speed now. What? This looks serious.
We're compiling.
Yes. That's very expensive. Nah, heck no.
What's the problem, guys?
So what's the?
What we're after is we want to pull air into the intake manifold out of the scoops that are in the deck lid.
Yes.
We don't want to pull air off the transaxle. Bad idea.
Yeah.
It's too wrong, right? Mm-hmm. So instead of pulling it off the transaxle,
Where it'd be angled downward, you want a spacer to angle up instead?
I mean, that's like a machined piece that we need to get made, right?
Absolutely.
So that if we send that out, contract work, we're talking 3-4 days.
I have an idea.
What's your idea?
Stuart Haas.
See, I'm the driver, you're the smart guy. They could do a CAD drawing for us.
Yeah, sure.
And do all the work.
Cash and carry.
Perfect. Let me take that over to Stuart Haas. I'll take you guys on a tour.
I'm in for a road trip.
I'll drive.
He doesn't even know where he's going. Let him go.
All right.
He brought a car with him.
Hey, you're forgetting the part.
Oh, that's y'all's problem.
Coming up on Fast and Loud,
11 seconds is what we're shooting for.
the monkeys get schooled in the pits
Bam!
Enough monkeying around.
before Richard and Kurt grade their work.
You guys been working away or what?
We need to go fast.
After his 2006 victory at Bristol, what did Kurt Busch do at the finish line? Was it A, snow angels, B, the Macarena, C, burnouts, or was it D, a headstand? After his 2006 victory at Bristol, what did Kurt Busch do at the finish line? The answer is A. Rain and snow pummeled the track in the days leading up to Kurt's come-from-behind win, inspiring his snowy celebration.
I figured this would work out good. 2 birds with 1 stone. Show you guys around my Stuart Haas race shop and have the intake checked out and get a part made up.
I mean, we're here in North Carolina getting Kurt's Pantera ready to race Joey Logano in a little less than a week. And true to his word, Kurt took us to Stuart Haas, and that's where we're at today because we need a part and we need it right now. And what better way to get it than, well, to make it. Whoa!
Dude, there's a shop, huh?
Wow.
This is a whole nother level.
Hey, remember we moved into our big shop and yeah, we're not doing quite as well.
Big anymore.
Oh,
This is huge.
Wow. Stuart Haas is one of the premier racing shops in the world.
This is the final assembly area, but we'll take you into the CNC machine
This is
shop.
insane.
This is like $100 million a year organization. Yeah, I gotta really think about that. Whoa!
So it's not just a showroom, it's an operating machine shop.
Dude, I'll tell you what, it looks like an arcade.
It does.
Jeez.
So this is John. I gave John a call. Good to see you, man.
Hey, John, what's up, man?
Richard.
Chris, how you doing?
Here's the gas monkeys.
John, how are you?
Hey, good to meet you guys.
So we've got our intake, we've got the throttle body. My guy Jesse wanted to come up with a different plan.
Okay.
And that's to take air in on the race car or from our car from a different area.
So what we got right now is we're sucking all the air off of the crankcase.
Okay.
So we want to bring that level up to catch our air boxes for our functional vents on the deck lid. So we want to straighten it out to here so we can get the air out of our induction system.
I understand.
So
absolutely.
You can do that. I'll get you the exact angle that we need to level that off to what we want. But that's what we need.
In all honesty, thank you. I know we jumped in on you last second.
You're fine.
So thanks again. We got a race coming up with this Pantera, so thanks for the help.
Absolutely. We'll get it done.
Thank you.
Thank you.
I wanted to take you guys back to pit practice, though. What's up, boys?
What's up?
Hey, Gas Monkey guys.
We rolled over to where they practice pit stops. And yes, they actually do, because when you're gonna change 4 tires, change the casting camber, and get some gasoline in there, under 10 seconds, you're gonna need some practice.
If they do a really good one, 10 seconds range. 11 seconds is what we're shooting for every time.
I'm timing.
What we were going to do is let you guys do a little bit of pit support work. What do you think about that?
Sure. It's whatever.
Hand the second can, catch a tire, roll a tire.
I'll do fuel. I'll do fuel.
All right, we got a fuel guy.
I'll do what I usually do.
roller.
I'm gonna supervise.
All right, Charles, here's what we're gonna do, bud. You're gonna have the tire on the ground over here on this side of the wall.
Okay.
Just like that. This is gonna be my indicator, this piece of tape right there. When the car comes in, what I want you to do is flop this tire up there flat, and this line right here, that's where I'm gonna come and I'm gonna put my hand on it.
So basically your job is to bring the tire to me with the tape up. Pretty simple, right?
Sure.
You got it, man.
I'm gonna try. I'm nervous.
What are you doing?
I'm handing a gas can.
How did you get the easiest job again?
I got the hardest job at the shop. I might as well get the easiest job here.
Here we go.
Here we go, guys.
Absolutely. Great job, guys.
What was that, like 3 seconds?
10-10.
Okay, thanks for showing my guys how fast work needs to be done.
What do you think?
Dude, that was amazing.
I mean, that's what we do. That's how these guys are, man.
All right, we had our fun. Now it's time to pick up the part, get that thing back to the shop, put it on the Pantera, and make it go really fast.
Enough monkeying around. We got to get back to work. All right, guys?
Speaking of work, I was pretty good at that gas thing, so.
No, let's go.
Here we are. What's up, everybody? Look at this. You guys been working away or what?
These guys have been thrashing, man.
It's coming together finally.
In just a matter of days, Kurt's gonna be behind the wheel of the Pantera on his way to beating the pants off of Joey Logano and collecting on their bet. It's all hands on deck. You got Charles in the back doing the wiring, Jason Aker doing what Jason Aker does, Jesse's over there working on the control arms, and you got Mike Koya and Tony on the front clip. I mean, these guys are jamming. Look at this freaking transfer box.
Oh, yeah, man. That's what we're here to do.
We did not have that when we built the white car.
Thought I'd throw in a nice surprise for you.
The gearbox is just insane. I mean, we're talking 6-speed sequential. Never let up, just jam it through the gears.
Pretty ballistic.
Wow.
That's what we need to go fast.
We searched everywhere for the right gearbox until Jesse finally found this one from Hollinger all the way over in Australia. That's Australia, mate.
When you have power, you got to put it to the wheels.
How much power do you think we're gonna throw down?
550.
This car has no reason that it can't do 200 miles an hour as soon as we get it dialed in.
We threw cams and springs at it. It should turn about 8,200.
Kick ass.
Oh, is that all?
Yeah. So you digging the color? You digging it?
I'm digging the color. I think it turned out beautiful.
Are you digging the color, though?
That's
hey,
the real
man,
question.
I dig the color green, which is what he's giving me, so Now I dig the color blue.
Okay, good answer.
We've got world-class guys on both sides of the fence. I mean, between the Monkey guys and the KBI guys, there's nothing that we can't handle, except for time. And we don't have a lot of it.
Coming up on Fast and Loud.
Is it fit?
The Pantera races to completion.
Exactly what I had in mind, except for purple.
But a sticky situation could lead to disaster on the track.
And you could crash the car.
Pretty exciting day yesterday, but now it's the push to finish. Yeah, we got a lot to do.
Are you looking? Are we high now?
Up. You're the quarterback, Jesse.
QB?
Yep.
Up and away, huh?
We got just 3 days till the green flag drops at the racetrack.
I'd say you probably have to come down a little bit and we have to tilt it.
Yeah, we don't want to bend the roof. That'd be the last thing.
Yeah.
Hold on, I'm about to hit that water pump.
All that's standing between us and victory lane is the final assembly of the Pantera.
It might clear.
Like right there.
Close, right there.
That's better.
Oh!
Whose knee?
I just got stabbed.
Getting the Coyote motor installed for the last time is a big hurdle. But there's still a full day of wiring and getting all the rest of the parts on the car. The car oozes Gas Monkey style, but it's a true race car, so everything has to be built with precision.
You see it now?
Any little error now could cause dangerous problems when Kurt hits speeds of up to 200 miles an hour.
Man, it is too quiet in here. Is everybody just working or what?
Nose the grindstone, man.
There you go. It's looking good. Look how rad that looks. Super cool.
It's turned out to be a sensational
Over
car.
the crest.
Yeah.
Yeah, it doesn't look like it. It's missing windows and doors and
Don't worry, he says this all the
motors
time.
and wheels.
Couple of hours, all that's good to go.
Yeah, no big deal, right?
Yeah.
One CNR radiator installed. Check that off the list.
Custom hoses from Brown & Miller, check.
And make these right here in Mooresville, North Carolina. Come on.
Springs?
Yeah. We got them from Ultimate Performance.
We came all the way to North Carolina to finish this build, but with Richard in the shop, it feels just like home.
Exactly what I had in mind, except for purple.
Giles. Help me.
Something's bound to pop up.
Good. With Richard staying safely out of our way, everything's coming together according to plan.
All right. Does it fit?
Absolutely. Until the car ends up back in the air. Richard's gremlin showed up when Jesse discovered a problem in the suspension.
What you got, Jess? Well, there's our bind. So you remember that whole conversation about stiction? It's a technical term called stiction. So it's like a barn door. You ever had a barn door creak? And it pops as you move it across the hinges. You don't want that in a suspension system. You want it to be smooth and to glide. And if you have that stiction, that binding, the tire will actually come loose from the racetrack and you could crash the car.
What's the fix?
What I'll do is I'll cut this off.
Yeah.
I'll get Scott to carve up some new ones, make some spacers. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna cut the sleeves and the bushings off the ends of the control arms, and we're gonna put those back together with the correct bushings and the correct sleeves. That way it glides through its path, and then the tire stays in contact with the racetrack.
Ultimately, it really sucks because of time, but at least we'll have it fixed before the race. I mean, I'd hate to find this out race day.
Okay, so I'd rather do it now.
One step forward, 2 steps back is a lot better than not making the race.
Exactly.
All right, buddy. When you get to a car like this, where you're building a race car, you have to adapt as things come at you. This is how you do it. You test it, you come back and you fix things. That's racing. Problem with this is we've only got a few days left to finish everything and get to the race.
It's actually a whole lot better already.
And until Jesse finishes working on the suspension, there's not a whole lot we can do on the car. At the pace this is going,
there's one. One side's done.
This is going to be a long night.
All right, so I got starter signal. I got the input for the signal. I got my fuse box powered. I just need the computer.
Okay. Scott, the PCM's right there on the bench.
Ain't gonna run without that, is it?
It's been a hectic last couple of days trying to get this Pantera prepped for the big race. After Jesse finished up the suspension, we were able to start checking off boxes on our to-do list. Exhaust, fuel system, wiring. But there's one box I've really been dying to check off, and that's to finally fire up the Coyote motor. Okay, Charles, see what she's got. Make a noise.
It's a reverse. Go ahead.
You like that?
Yep.
That was nice. Very nice.
Good? Hey, first victory. Yes. All right. Hey, if you could see what's going on in here to make this thing run right now, you guys would appreciate how much.
It's all Frankenstein up there.
Tonight, we'll button up a few details, get our slicks from Appalachian Race Tire squared away, and tomorrow we'll get it onto the dyno for some testing.
We're here at True Dyno Sports to extract as much horsepower as we can out of our engine.
Ready for this turbo?
Boost! Free dyno boost.
The way to do that is to strap it to the rollers and make some wide open throttle pulls.
So this is the first real shot at getting it up to speed, getting the motor warm, and seeing where we're at. Getting it now. The thing has done great. I was really, really excited. We shifted through the gears. Transactional worked great. And now we'll have to take a look at the data and see what adjustments we can make from there.
That means it's alive, right? If it's wavy, if it's flatline, it's dead.
Yeah.
So this pull was great. It's just under 500 horsepower.
Let it warm up just a little bit.
But it's more than just peak horsepower. Torque is the key. That could be our edge, getting more torque at the shift points so we can get Kurt out of the corners faster than Joey.
So when this thing accelerates and you upshift, that's when you can squirt off the corner and run away from Joey. We'll just lose him. There's a lot on the line. There's bragging rights. I know that there's some money on the line. We're gonna take it back to the shop and we're gonna tune it up, and we'll be the guy that can get back to the throttle sooner.
Coming up.
We've never been on this road course. We don't know where any braking zones are.
When Kurt and Joey hit the tracks for a test run, one unlucky turn
Oh, God.
could end the race before they even reach the starting line.
Get out, get out.
So we're here at Charlotte Motor Speedway, and it's race day. Not only do we finish the Pantera, it is freaking badass. My guys and Kurt Busch's guys both put their heart and soul into it, and it is the best Pantera out there in the world. I promise you that. And Joey Logano and Kurt Busch actually made a bet on this race. Look at that, little 72 Pantera Gas Monkey KBI style.
Look at it, guys. Look at it.
It's freaking wicked. See,
I mean,
you haven't
just
seen it
feel
yet.
it all come together.
So what you got here?
Hey, buddy.
Look who's
What's
here.
happening?
What are you doing?
Oh, I'm just gonna scope it out a little bit, see what you got.
So we just show up at the track, and Joey Logano's already snooping around our car.
Looks pretty.
I brought my big posse here, so hopefully
I
you got.
see it. You wanting to fight after the race or something?
These guys have killed themselves over the last couple of weeks.
Yeah.
See, we built. Did y'all build
Just in
yours?
time,
we
huh?
built ours.
Yeah, we built ours.
Come on now.
Oh, the Factory 5 guys built it.
Oh, here we go.
I just drive it.
Go. No, we reached out to a bunch of our friends. I mean, we got Brembo brakes, Momo wheels.
There you go.
But we didn't just get the Momo wheels. We got the seat, steering wheel, all the good stuff.
And Long Road Racing helped us with the roll cage in it. With Momo, the seats, that's the Italian pedigree.
And safety harnesses from HMS Motorsport.
Don't forget, Sunstoppers came through to wrap the bumpers and add orange racing stripes.
So finally saw Kurt's car. Obviously an amazing car, far from stock. That's all I know. All right, well, I want to see the motor.
If we show you our Ford, you can show us your Ford.
Okay. All right.
It's one of those contests.
Well, wow. A lot going on in there.
So the intake's pretty cool.
Yeah, we took it over to Stuart Haas. We had to get a component made for the intake.
You get a little extra power that way?
Well, you know.
Well, it looks like a big motor crammed in a little car.
Yeah, and since you guys are Ford guys, we went with the Ford, what do they call it? Ford Illuminator Coyote motor.
Oh.
And being that I'm thinking in my mind more like NASA, I got 2 for 1. Y'all just don't know about the extra.
Is that where that engine went?
And your weight distribution must be pretty good. You got everything towards the middle of the car.
It turned out all right on the scales. It's still a little bit biased to the rear.
Okay.
Most American muscle cars are to the front.
Of course.
But that's part of the DNA of the Pantera.
Well, let's see. My car's a little bit more old school.
More old school than a 72 Pantera.
Well, you got the mid-engine design. I'm more old school muscle car. I got the thing in the front.
I think Joey saw the car. He's a little intimidated by what we brought.
All right, so like, are you street legal? You got lights?
yeah.
Are you like
Yeah,
good to go
Lights,
on the road?
wipers, all of it.
Down
It's-
under there. Okay.
Yeah, this was one of my ideas. It had the pop-up headlights, and we were going to actuate them with electric motors and all that stuff, and it just got too much weight. So I was like, ditch them, put some LEDs under there, and be
That's it,
done.
Lighten it up.
Hey, Joe, you know the taillights work too, so you can follow us.
Yeah.
I'll just knock those out. All right, well, it definitely looks fast.
Boys done their work.
We came to win. What did you bring exactly over there?
Hopefully enough.
Let's go check it out. Now it's time to see how our car stacks up against the competition.
Here she is.
This is a Factory 5 car?
Factory 5. And how long did it take you guys to build your car?
Right about 6 weeks.
So this one, it took them all of 4 days.
Yeah. So what are you running?
The Illuminator.
Oh, well, then we're
Just
running
a
the same
little
thing.
bigger.
Oh.
Just a little bigger.
That's all it takes is a little bit more.
Sandbagging a little bit. That's the voodoo engine. Come on, man.
Man, I could have swore I saw a Honda Accord on the way here with one of these.
That's called downforce right there.
But if you're going to use downforce, you got to have these to go with it.
Oh!
They go together.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
So it's a pretty cool little car. I like it.
Yeah.
What's up underneath the hood there?
Let's check it out. Tony,
I'm
jack
down.
her up. What the? Oh, you don't have that.
This is getting silly.
Kind of wish we had time to put one of those on ours, but we were too busy building it.
It must break a lot if it's got automatic jacks.
The Ford package. Nice set of control arms, adjustability.
And the coolest jacks ever.
This all looks comparable.
So it looks like we might be evenly powered, but you don't know what we did to the inside.
No? You don't know what we did to the inside of this one either.
So from everything I can gather, it's a pretty even match from the car and weight ratio. And the drivers, well, they're both NASCAR drivers, so this could be anybody's race. But it's going to be Kurt's, because we built it. This is going to be good. I want a good, fair race or a really, really dirty one. All right?
I like that you're picking.
This
Help me
is-
out. You're supposed to help out Team Busch here.
That's right. So it's basically 3, 2, 1. It's going to be 3 races of 2 laps each with 1 winner. And I'm going to add in another 1 because I brought my pace car. So I'm going to be out here with you.
You
Yeah.
what? What do you got? What's pacing us?
My GT350R.
Oh, I remember that one.
Yeah.
You should. Best of 3. So the coin flip should be, what do you think, taking the inside?
Taking the inside lane into turn 1?
Yeah.
I think our cars are equally matched. We start side by side, and we'll flip that to see who gets the preferred lane.
But for both of us, this is Charlotte Motor Speedway, the road course. We've never been on this course yet. We don't know where any braking zones are.
That's right. Even though the Charlotte Motor Speedway has been considered the NASCAR home track since before I was born, the road course, it's brand spanking new. So in addition to the standard 1.5-mile quad oval with its 24-degree bank turns, our drivers are going to be the first ones to race the 2.25-mile interior course called the Roval, which serves up 13 wicked turns.
Normally we go into turn 1 at 200 miles an hour, but this turn 1, it's going to be about 30 miles an hour on the road course side.
So it's pretty much a blind leading the blind. We don't know where to brake, where we're supposed to
I'm
turn
not too
in,
blind.
any
I
of
can
that.
see.
You can see?
There's going to be a blue car in front of a red car. That's
well,
all
I
that
pretty
I know.
much close my eyes and hope for the best every lap. So there we go.
All right, well, it's time to flip a lane choice.
All right. I'll let the guests choose.
Here we go.
Tails.
All right.
Oh, yeah.
We got lane choice.
All right.
There you go. You guys got 45 minutes till sun goes down and we're racing.
All right.
All right, let's do it.
Sounds good.
Now it's time to put up some test laps and see what these cars can do. And since we're good sports, we're gonna let Joey go first.
We're about to take it out here for the first time, get a feel for the car, figure out what gear you want to be in, where your braking zones are, and just kind of get a feel for everything. All right, let's see what she's got.
Well, it's loud.
It's loud as hell. It's got that dang old Corvette exhaust on it. It's gonna be loud.
Joey gets his car out on the track, man, and it's, you know, loud, obnoxious, man, and he just gets out there and starts ripping instantly. It's pretty intimidating.
It's on the back turn. It's coming around.
It is intimidating because I'm like, okay, we know we got a really fast car. We know it's capable of a lot of things, but can we make those turns tight? Are we going to lose him in that stretch? You start thinking about the whole race and you're thinking, there's a lot on the line here. I don't want to go home and lose it.
Oh, hey, get a secret lap time on him.
The car handles pretty well. It's interesting when you hit the gas, it's almost like the front tires have not enough weight on it because the fronts kind of pick up and sends you the opposite direction you want to go a little bit. So you got to kind of point, get around the corner, and then hit the gas.
Here it comes.
Things coming in.
All right.
It's loud, but that doesn't win.
I really hope he's sandbagging.
Yeah, the stiff and the track's bumpy. We've got to make a few adjustments, but I think I got a good car for sure. It's light. I know it handles well. His car is brand new. I think he's got definitely a better transmission, so I think he's going to accelerate quicker, but I think our car is going to be able to get through the corners really well, so we'll wait and see what he's got.
Let's go ahead and move that steering column back down another
Good.
hole.
All right, gotcha. They've got a proven car. They've had it built for a while. They know what it'll do. We have no idea what our car is going to do.
All right, go ahead and fire it up.
You digging that, man? Get it. We're about to run the car for the first time. Kurt hasn't done this track at all, ever, and we haven't driven the car yet, so here we go. All right, so I'd say let her rip, Tater Chip.
Give it hell, Kurt.
It's all you.
There you go.
Hey, he goes right around that. Golly. It was actually pretty impressive to see Kurt get out there and just start hammering on that thing.
Kurt takes our car around the track. Oh, my God.
I told you.
That's a race car.
Look at that.
Dude,
Try to tell
that
you.
thing is sick. Oh, it sounds so nasty.
Oh, it's gnarly.
God, that thing sounds good.
There's not a lot of practice time, so I gotta go quick. But it's learning the gearbox, and it's learning how aggressive I can be in the braking zones. And then the third thing is to apply acceleration. How hard can I go after it once the tires get warmed up, and how much traction can I have moving forward?
He's going to push it to the limit because he wants to know what he's got. So I would be a lot more gingerly, but man, he is a professional race car driver.
Oh, it's smoking.
Oh, we lost a tire. I didn't lose a tire.
Oh, God. Smoking right there, too. Man. Oh, get out.
A little smoke in here. 10-4, what you have? Smoke was coming from the right front area, loaded up in the banking.
Time to get off of it. Coming on in.
We didn't blow it, though.
No.
I don't think you can run down to the local tire store and get those.
You ran it pretty hard.
All right, get out of the way, guys. He's coming in.
We've got some smoke coming out of it. That's not good.
All right. I was in the banking loaded up through turn 3 and 4 oval.
Okay.
And there was smoke coming out of the right front area. Felt like the right front tire was rubbing the inner fender.
Okay.
So we probably need to jack it up and check the tire. I'll turn it to the right.
Okay, we'll do that.
I started to smell some smoke, saw smoke, and it's the right rear is tire rubbing on something on the inside sidewall. So whether the air pressure is low or we got something that we can't find yet that's rubbing it, we need to get it clearance. Need the wheel back on. You're good.
No, just straight ahead.
Going over, going over. Whoa. You're not lined up. Get this one up here, or whatever.
Put it right up against the tire.
That tire is moving just as fast as the car's moving. It could actually rub through and pop the tire. You pop a tire going that fast, you're going into the wall.
You're gonna lose a quarter panel. You're gonna lose major body parts. You know, if we rip a quarter off the car, we're done. There is no race. So something as small as that can cause a catastrophic problem and ruin the race for us.
You're good. Let's go.
While we're busting ass trying to figure out what's causing the rub.
Yeah, I mean, it's not like we're traveling too far because our indicators are full here.
Joey blasted out of the pits for another test run.
I showed him my nipple. It's bound to be distracting.
It's all over.
The way his car's handling in the turns, I mean, it's digging in the corners. It's tracking right. I mean,
it's doing what it needs to do.
It's set up right.
Huh?
Jack it up right there.
You need a tire off?
Yeah, here in just a second. See the rear?
Hoping it wasn't something structural.
Turns out the tire's rubbing on the inside. We're at that point where we need to actually fix some stuff.
We can raise it up. I can take some camber out of the right rear.
Okay.
We're gonna have to have 45 minutes to break these tires down, and we don't have that kind of time. We need track time. We need to test everything else. If we can't get another test run in, we can't be sure all the other systems will hold up under extreme speed. And man, it's not looking good right now.
Coming up,
Who's got the torque wrench?
with the Pantera already down,
Whoa.
Joey's Shelby also hits the skids.
It's gonna be a war in the friction.
And then
Weather's rolling in.
We're kind of running out of time.
I got nothing.
I hope they figure it out.
I want to race. I don't want it to die out.
I need to go around the track because I haven't seen it yet.
Yeah.
So you want to ride with me?
You want to take your Shelby out?
I'll show you how to drive. Let's go do it.
Whoa.
Show me how to drive.
I got this. Woohoo!
What am I doing?
Don't worry, I got it.
You're a professional driver on a closed course. It says it right at the bottom. All right, turn one's right here. Slow it down a ton. So you've never been around the road course yet?
No.
Okay, so you're going to show me.
I've never been down around a road course.
It's like he's going to the grocery store.
Get on the brakes.
First probably like, oh my God.
I gotta get out of this car.
I'm not used to being a passenger.
Your turn to show me.
What? You were just getting used to it. Driving
Look at
a
him
car,
change the
learning
driver.
track, it's tough.
He's like, nah, I can't do this anymore.
All right, here we go. How it does get up there.
What the hell was that?
You broke it.
You barely got going.
Spoiler.
Oh, look at that. Speed related.
We don't need that. Strip it off.
Who's got the torque wrench?
I saw it.
They're not quite ready.
Watch out for them rotors, man.
We're out here at Charlotte Motor Speedway trying to get down a solid practice run before the showdown with Joey Logano. Kurt got around the track a couple of times, so we got a little bit of tire rubbing, and they're trying to figure that out right now.
A couple more twists on the bar.
Yeah.
So what are we finding out, Jesse?
We're rubbing this right rear pretty hard, so we're gonna have to raise the car up, raise the frame height on the right rear, for the banking especially.
Okay.
Yeah, we got it too low.
Hopefully, you know, a few turns of the shock and a little bit of camber adjustment.
Yeah, a little bit of adjustment, raise it back up, and we'll be all good.
Yeah, this is the fun part of when you build something to go fast. You never find this driving on the street because you never have this much G-force loading up a tire like that.
The less we have to do at this point, the better, because while we're out here working, Joey's at the course learning every single curve. He and Kurt had their own bet going on the side. So in addition to pride, there's gotta be a hell of a lot of money riding on this.
We mowed that side down already.
And we only had the one set of wheels, right?
We'll look and see how bad it touched. So I don't think it's bad enough to change it.
Your driver saved you. Felt it early enough and didn't dig through it. That's what I'm gonna go with there.
Thank you.
So we're working, and next thing you know, Joey's coming around the straight. Dude, like, loss of power. You could hear the motor spitting and sputtering. It was not happy. Is he gonna make it back in?
Hey, he's struggling.
We got fuel pressure issues, so it's not running anymore.
Uh-oh. Man down! Man down!
It ran fine for like a little bit, and then before I even got to the big part of the track, it started cutting out.
I wonder if they got an engine problem or if they just got a tuning problem.
There's no way we got just fuel in this thing, is there?
It seems like we're starving for some fuel.
That's not a good sign.
What's happening, man?
Something with maybe the fuel filter or something. We're not getting the fuel pressure we need to maintain power for a long period of time. It's not getting enough fuel up to the motor, so kind of got to figure that out now.
Whatever's wrong with the car right now is not good.
No.
We didn't come here to not race.
It's gonna be a war of attrition.
This is what I don't like about race cars. Build a car, drive it around a couple circles, rebuild the car.
Is everybody clear on the right front?
Oh, yeah, we're good over there.
Yep. It's getting late. The lights are on at the speedway, and both teams are having problems with the cars. And that sucks for all of us. Because of the noise ordinance laws, race or no race, we have to shut down this track in just over an hour.
Chuck bound up right there.
And on top of that, weather's rolling in. So right now, everybody is stressed.
And everything looks good on the gauges here.
I hope they figure it out, because I mean, we're here to race.
I know, I want to race. I don't want it to die out like that.
It's running out of gas in the corners is what it's doing.
Yeah, but I got low fuel pressure right now at the rail.
Oh, you do?
Yeah.
Yeah, it don't sound good.
Hopefully they'll work through theirs and we work through ours. So.
Yeah.
Good to go again? Mike, you on torquing?
Okay, we got that tire rug clearance.
Oh, yeah, we're good over there.
Mike's torquing the left front.
I'll just get ready, just in case. That way I'm not wasting any time.
Good. All right, gotcha.
We all adjusted and ready to rock?
Yes, sir.
I think we're ready to rip. Try it again, boys?
Yep. Well, I'm ready. I mean, just twist those things down a little bit and let's go.
Neutral.
All right, off blocks.
Careful on the Yeah.
Get him for you. Ready?
Yes, sir. One more time.
All right, look for the smoke.
Find out now.
He hit that corner good.
Seems to be doing a little bit better.
This is where we look for smoke.
Around this bank.
No rub there.
No, no smoke. Good. We got it.
Come on around and get on it.
He's getting on it. You can hear that thing coming. That thing's going.
So Mr. Bush is shaking down the Pantera again. And this time, no smoke, no tire rub, just speed.
He's slowing it down now, I think.
You gonna come in?
Yeah, he's coming in. I guess we better get out of the way, huh?
Yeah.
I think we're good to go.
Woo! We're good.
I think they're panicking over there.
Sound like you got into it. It's gonna be able to reach this right now. Hey, Scotty.
Yeah.
When we tell you,
Cycle it.
Meanwhile, Joey's car, still dead in the water.
go ahead. Hurry up.
All right, hold on. I'm cycling it.
No, I got nothing. Okay, shut it off.
Okay.
Trying to see if the pump's actually pumping through the filter.
The filter looks fine.
Yeah, that's fine.
Pump's bad.
It looks as though the problem with the car is just a fuel pump issue, but there's not another fuel pump around here.
Not like you can go to the auto parts store and pick one up.
No. You know, I don't know where they're gonna find a fuel pump, but if they don't find one, there's no race.
So we're ready to rock.
Yes,
All right.
I think that was a great shakedown.
All right, cool. Well, Joey's having a problem over there, and they got about a 50-50 chance of getting their fuel straightened out.
Joey's fuel pump issues, I mean, I want him to get them fixed. We want this to be mano-y-mano, straight up, heads up, who's got what. We want to do this race, but if he can't get his car to maintain speed, it ain't gonna happen. All this hard work and effort will be for nothing.
Just checking fuel.
Right now, we're just rooting for the other team to pull this one out of the hat. But I don't want these guys to work so hard, especially your guys and my guys, to build a car. I mean, let's face it, Joey got a car. But we built a car, and I want to see it happen.
Check that out. What's Joey up to with the Cobra?
I think they found a fuel pump.
Pretty expensive one, if you ask me.
Okay, new car.
Yeah, hell no.
Switch.
Wait, you want to ride in an open cockpit?
Nope. Absolutely not.
Well, hustle me on that, Jack. We got to rip the damn pump out of this thing.
Whoa, we got a backup car.
I don't know if we call it a backup car.
We're robbing pumps off of one to put it on the other. 10 minutes to put this pump in. We'll jump in this thing and we'll go.
All right.
Yeah, we'll go out there and we'll see what happens.
Thank goodness the NASCAR folks, well, they're good at thinking on their feet. One of Joey's mechanics has his own Cobra here, and they're thinking that the fuel pump in it might work for the race car. At least that's what they're thinking. Anyways, the clock is ticking, so this is pretty much our last chance.
We don't have much time, so hurry up. Because it's about to rain, so we gotta go.
Yeah.
What do we got to lose, right?
Nothing.
So let's just try it. I'll jump in and make a lap. Hopefully this fixes it. We're kind of running out of time.
Joey opens it up, and this time it sounds pretty damn gnarly.
It did sound pretty good.
There's no sputters.
How's it feel?
Okay, she's running again.
Yep. Feel
She's
good?
running clean. Yeah, she's good.
I think we got it.
The only problem is I saw little raindrops on the windshield on the way in. The weather.
Yeah, I just had the radar up. It looks like it's coming.
So she's ready to go. We'll have to hustle.
Let's do it.
I'm feeling good. Car's running good again. We're all set. It's starting to rain, so it's got to happen now, or it's not going to happen at all because it's about to pour.
We got weather coming in. My little doodad's telling me this is it. It's do or die right now.
Yeah, it's starting to sprinkle
We
a little
got our
bit.
car running, so what we want to do? It's a little bit of rain.
We're good. You're good now?
I'm good.
With this weather, we got to make a decision quick. Should we do one race? Just do one.
One's better than none. One
Right
race
now?
for all the... Easy there, big guy.
He's ready.
Yeah, okay.
He's
I've been
one
standing
to see
around
a
for 4
race.
hours.
Well, then let's do
get
one
the
race
in.
for all the marbles.
Let's get the one in.
That's just 2 laps.
All right.
I got the inside lane from the coin flip. You're going to pace us around?
I'm going to pace you around because
Do
let
it.
me go lead you out. Bam.
All right. Let's go.
One and done.
With these cars, as powerful as they are with slick tires on them, on a road course track, rain is not a good thing.
No.
So rules are changing. All right, this is all on you.
All right, boys, let's do this. Got one.
One and done. So we're gonna have 1 pace car lap, and then we're gonna have the 2 hot laps. And that's it. So whoever wins this one, winner takes all.
Yep.
I think his car's decent on the infield section, but I think we'll get him on the big stuff.
I had him psyched with my, come on, let's go.
You see that?
Now he's all nervous. Little gas monkey psych action.
Whatever we do, stop talking about it and let's do it.
We got one race and it's starting to get nasty.
Do it.
It's going down for real because you got some big money on this. You told me you did.
Yeah, dude, we got big money. We got to get this.
Yeah, I do not like to lose money.
Yeah,
Let's
Slow
go.
them down.
Yeah,
too
don't
much.
drive like you're going to the grocery store.
It all comes down to tonight. And I got to tell you, I got a few butterflies in my stomach on this one. Or maybe they're Texas armadillos. I don't know, but something's rumbling. All right. I got a lot of confidence in the car and the driver, but as you just saw, racetrack, well, it'll test the car in every way possible.
Do it.
With the 3 races we originally had planned, if we lost, well, we had 2 more races to fight back. But now, with only 1 run, we're behind the 8 ball. 1 and done, do or die, must win. I guess you could say all the marbles are on the track. That's what I'm talking about.
Coming up on Fast and Loud.
All right, boys, have a good trip.
Yeah!
Kurt in the Pantera. Joey in the Shelby.
We're getting it now.
Winner take all.
Come on now.
Joey and Kurt, this is Richard. I'll be doing the front of the lap, so you told me to keep it about 55 and just go around easy, right?
10-4, go about 55, and then as you come onto the front straightaway of the main big racetrack, there's that blue restart zone where you just need to pull to the left, and we're going to go zooming by it.
We've been out here at Charlotte Motor Speedway for 2 hours trying to get everybody's car fixed. But right now, Kurt and Joey are both on the track, getting the tires warmed up, and we're ready to race.
Yeah, that's sick.
I had to go watch the screen now.
Yeah. Rain hold up just for a minute.
Problem is, both teams wasted too much time. Weather's coming in. So while the original competition was supposed to be the best of 3, we're only going to be able to do 1 and winner take all the marbles.
Everything's come together. All the hard work, you can feel it as we were on that pace lap. We're starting to get into formation. He's pacing us around. And here comes the rain. It's starting to hit.
This isn't good. Slipping and sliding in the rain.
One of the things I wanted to do is put treaded tires on, but my boys brought slicks. Joey's got slicks on, which means we aren't going to have the grip. We need to take the car safely up to maximum speed.
Weather is coming quick. We got to get these.
I know, we're going to
race
get drenched here in a minute.
Taking turn 2 fast with a wet track and slick tires, you could definitely end up in the wall. So it's probably going to take more smarts than speed to win this one.
think it's going to be a driver fight.
It's going to be tight.
They got to go before they lose the track.
Dredger needs to get out of the way, man.
There you go, there you go.
All right, boys, have a good trip. We'll see you in a minute. 10-4. 10-4. Boys, we're doing it. 3, 2, 1, go. Big flag.
Go, 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 go.
Go, go, go.
Get in there, get in there, get in there. We jump out to an early lead. I thought, man, we got this.
Oh, I thought we nailed it.
Nice driving, Grandpa.
How we doing?
Neck and neck.
Go, go, go.
Yeah. I like past them. Shoot.
And then Joey sneaks in, gets underneath him on that first turn.
Come on, come on. Ah, we got plenty of time, plenty of time.
He's pulling away from him on the turns.
I don't think we can get the power down with as wet as it is right now.
Joey gets a pretty good lead, and I'm starting to sweat it a little bit.
You can definitely tell where the strength of his car is in the turns in the infield.
Did you see that?
Yeah, you started us off slow. Look what you did.
We're losing right now.
No, he ain't losing. He's just toying with it.
Wow. Getting slick.
Oh, we're sliding.
Way slick. Pick it up.
Come
right
on,
here.
man.
Right,
Get up in there and get it.
Get it.
Joey's car's doing really good through the turns, and then we get into the straights. Come on, 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 come on. We have a little more power than they do, so in the straight, we start to pull on him.
There he goes, there he goes.
Pick it up right here. All right, he's making up the ground now.
Now you got it.
Come on, come on.
There you go.
Now break him right here.
Get in there. He's getting by on the corner. All right, there you go. There you go.
There you go.
Now you got him. Come on now. Look, he's going to take him out. Get on the inside. Go, man, go.
Dude, damn it. He couldn't quite catch him.
That's all right. That's all right.
All right, last lap.
Yeah.
Come on.
Let's do it. Come on. Sliding.
Yeah.
Sliding down. Yeah, it's all over.
We're getting just enough rain to slick up the track and make trouble. So coming up from behind is not going to be easy.
Just enough rain to piss everybody off here.
Yeah.
Come on.
Come on, come on. Still do it. Still got plenty of time.
Cut through the grass.
Pretty sure can't do it.
He's considerably farther in front of us, and, you know, we're wondering, well, what's he going to do? What's he going to do? You know,
Nerve-wracking.
No, man.
All right, man. He's heading onto the open. This is our last chance. He's got to do it here.
Come on. There you go. There you go, Kurt.
Put it on, man. Come on.
Come on, Kurt. There you go. There you go. Come on.
That's what I'm talking about.
He got off that corner.
He's like, enough of this. Enough playing. Let's do this.
Now he's moving.
Do it.
Watch that chicane.
One more. Yeah, stretch. Come on. Come on.
Where's the finish line?
Do it. Come on.
Whoa! Look at that! Good job, guys. Woo!
I got you. I got you back.
Hey, man, y'all guys killed it. 8 weeks of hard work, man. Thank you. Woo!
Jess, you got a copy? Yes, sir. Joey said we were leaking something.
wonder what's going on over there.
I don't know, man. Kurt pulled off. Let's go find out what's going on.
All vitals were good. I'm getting out of the car, though. I'm headed towards you. We're going to check it out.
So, you know, we win. I'm freaking out. And then you stop in the back of the track. What was that?
So Joey's on the radio, and he's like, hey, you're leaking fluid. I'm like, what? So we had some sort of hose fitting come off or a line that wasn't tight. I don't know what happened, but there's an issue with the water.
Your water broke. You gave birth to a big baby winner. Boom! Whoa!
Dude,
Get you some.
check this out. So this don't come out of the sky, right? It's
But
just,
you did win, though.
Does it matter? We won, yeah, we won.
Look at that.
That was a hard 8 weeks, man. You gotta know.
Kick ass, guys. You guys killed it. I mean, absolutely killed it. You had your
Way to go,
problems, we
guys.
had our problems. It was one race.
The only issue is we only got one bottle. We're gonna need more of this for everybody.
Absolutely.
Cheers, brother. Sorry, you guys go ahead.
Yeah, but we got that win, and now we're gonna get that money. Tell me about this bet, bro.
Dude, we cashed in huge.
So I think we need a rematch.
Come on, man.
There is enough juice. There is enough
Quit
juice.
talking about all that. I want to see the hardcore money because I know y'all made a bet.
I almost forgot about that.
So what did y'all bet? Because y'all wouldn't
You
tell
know
me.
what we bet? Good. I don't care.
Dollar
I don't
for
care.
you.
It is a victory dollar.
Y'all bet $1? Y'all fools got $200,000 cars and you're betting dollars.
That's right. We're framing this.
Yeah, I didn't see that. It was $1. Y'all teach me how to drive, I'll teach y'all how to bet. All right, well, we got to get this car back, or you guys got to get the car back.
You want to help us? You want to steer real quick?
Well, I tell you what, I'm going to take my car.
No, it's good, it's good. These guys will take care of it.
We're going to take the cars that run.
Y'all just hook up a tow road or whatever.
Yeah, we got one over here.
Where's Kurt going? Hey, wait a second.
Hey, return!
No, I'm right with you. They're going to take care of the car. Where are y'all going? That's all right. I'll walk a victory lap. Taking the race. Got the champagne. Feel like a winner out here.
শফাত অ্যাজ ইউজুয়াল তার সবচেয়ে ফার্স্টে শেষ করেছে, ইভেন ওভেনে দেওয়া শেষ। ও সবচেয়ে প্রথমে আজকে বোনলেসও করেছে চিকেনকে।
পার্টিসিপেন্টস, আপনাদের প্রথম 30 মিনিট শেষ হয়ে গেছে আর বাকি আছে 1.5 ঘন্টা। খুব দ্রুত করতে হবে, অনেকেই দেখতে পাচ্ছি একটু স্লো আগাচ্ছেন। আর একটু ফাস্ট করুন। বেস্ট অফ লাক। দেখলেন শেফ?
শফাত অ্যাজ ইউজুয়াল তার সবচেয়ে ফার্স্টে শেষ করেছে, ইভেন ওভেনে দেওয়া শেষ। ও সবচেয়ে প্রথমে আজকে বোনলেসও করেছে চিকেনকে।
তারপরে সেকেন্ড নিশাত আছে।
রাইট।
সাফায়েত
একটা বেকিং এর
সাফায়েত নিশাত কাছাকাছি ছিল।
শেফ, চিকেনের ভেতরে স্টাফিংটা কি যাচ্ছে?
স্টাফিংটা আমি একজনের একইভাবে লিখলাম। আলু ছিল, পেঁয়াজ ছিল, এটা কমপ্লিটলি ওদের চয়েস কি দিচ্ছে।
চিকেন চাইলে অনেকে মানে এর আগে যা খেয়েছিলাম চিকেনের ভেতরে আবার হয়তো একটু ছোট ছোট করে চিকেন
রোস্টেড ভেজিটেবলটা চিকেনের ভিতরেই করে,
Right.
যেটা একটা ভালো কনসেপ্ট। আজকে আপনি চাইলে 10 মিনিটস নিতে পারবেন পার্টিসিপেন্টসদের থেকে, যে কোনো দুজন।
ও মাই গড, হোয়াট এ পাওয়ার!
কারো খারাপ চেয়ে যে আমাকে ভালো করতে হবে আমি সেটা চাই না। আর এই শোটা আমার ছেলে মেয়ে দেখছে, তো ওরা যখন দেখবে যে আমি ওদেরকে সেম শিক্ষাটা দেই যে প্রতিশোধমূলক যেন না হয় বা প্রতিশোধ পরায়ণ যেন না হয়। এখন যদি আমি সেম কাজটা করি তাহলে ওরা ভাববে যে আমার আম্মু কেন এটা করেছে।
আজকে মেন্টরস টাইম আউটটা আমরা গ্রোসারি স্টোরের আগেই দিচ্ছি, অ্যান্ড আজকে মেন্টরস টাইম আউটের সময় থাকবে 5 মিনিটস।
ওয়াও! এখন শুধু বাকি রয়েছে 3 বিজ্ঞ বিচারকের পছন্দের পার্ট, ব্ল্যাক স্কার্ফ।
নিশাত,
জি স্যার।
ব্ল্যাক স্কার্ফ উইনার। আজকে আপনার অ্যাজ ইউজুয়াল 3টা অপশন থাকবে। নাম্বার 1, প্রথমে তো আপনি মেন্টরসদের থেকে 5 মিনিটস পাচ্ছেন, এরপরেও আপনি যে কোনো সময় আপনার পছন্দের মেন্টরের থেকে অ্যাডিশনাল আরও 2 মিনিটস নিতে পারবেন টাস্কের যে কোনো সময়। নাম্বার 2, আজকে আপনি চাইলে 10 মিনিটস নিতে পারবেন পার্টিসিপেন্টসদের থেকে, যে কোনো দুজন।
ও মাই গড, হোয়াট এ পাওয়ার!
অ্যান্ড নাম্বার 3, গত পর্বে আমরা যেই নতুন পাওয়ারটা ইন্ট্রোডিউস করেছিলাম, এন্টারপ্রাইজিং স্কিলসে আপনি অল 3 জাজেসদের থেকে ফুল মার্ক পাবেন।
গত পর্বের ব্ল্যাক স্কার্ফ ওনার নিশাত আপু যদি আজকে আমাকে বিপদে ফেলে তাহলে আমার তেমন কিছু আসে যাবে না, কারণ হচ্ছে যে আমি সবসময় যে কোনো ঘটনার পজিটিভ অ্যান্ড নেগেটিভ দুইটা সাইড চিন্তা করেই আসি।
যেহেতু ব্ল্যাক স্কার্ফটা নিশাত আপুর গলায় ঝুলতেছে, নিশাত আপু হয়তো বা আমাকে দিতেও পারে, আমি আসলে সেটা নিয়ে চিন্তা করতেছি না, কারণ যেটাই হবে সেটা মঞ্চে দেখা যাবে। আর যদি কোনোভাবে নিশাত আপু আমাকে চ্যালেঞ্জ ছুড়েও দেয় তাও আমি প্যানিক না হয়ে আমার বেস্ট ট্রাই করব কিভাবে ওইটাকে ওভারকাম করা যায়।
আপু যে কোনো ডিসিশনই নিতে পারেন, চ্যালেঞ্জ ওয়াইজ উনি ডিসিশন নেবেন, তার মধ্যে রিক্সে আমিও আছি, কিন্তু খুব বেশি ভয় পাচ্ছি না, নিজেকে শক্ত রাখারই চেষ্টা করছি যেন উনি যদি কোনো চ্যালেঞ্জ দেয় সেটাকে ভালোভাবে মোকাবেলা করতে পারি।
রেডি? বলেন নিশাত।
আমি নাম্বার 3 নিব।
অপশন 3 নিতে চাচ্ছেন আপনি?
জি স্যার।
আমার মতে ইটস এ সেফ অপশন। আপনি গত পর্বে যখন ব্ল্যাক স্কার্ফ নিচ্ছিলেন আপনি বলছিলেন যে দুজনকে কি টাইম মাইনাস করা যাবে নাকি?
সফায়ত আমার যে সময়টা কমিয়ে দিয়েছিল ওই দিন 1 ঘন্টা ছিল, তো তখন আসলে আমার একটা হয়তো রাত ছিল বা একটা ক্ষোভ ছিল। তামান্নাও যেদিন নিয়েছে পরের দিন সেম একই। যদি আমি কাম ব্যাক করতে না পারতাম বাড়িতে চলে যেতে হতো। আর যেহেতু আমি কাম ব্যাক করতে পেরেছি, আমাকে ভালো করতে হবে, বাট কারো খারাপ চেয়ে যে আমাকে ভালো করতে হবে আমি সেটা চাই না। আর এই শোটা আমার ছেলে মেয়ে দেখছে, তো ওরা যখন দেখবে যে আমি ওদেরকে সেম শিক্ষাটা দেই যে প্রতিশোধমূলক যেন না হয় বা প্রতিশোধ পরায়ণ যেন না হয়। এখন যদি আমি সেম কাজটা করি তাহলে ওরা ভাববে যে আমার আম্মু কেন এটা করেছে। তার জন্য হচ্ছে আমি ওদের সময় কমাবো না।
গুড ডিসিশন নিশাত। আপনি আপনার ব্ল্যাক স্কার্ফটা আমাকে দিয়ে যাবেন।
নিশা, তোমার ডিসিশন আমার খুব ভালো লেগেছে।
থ্যাংক ইউ ম্যাম। থ্যাংক ইউ স্যার। থ্যাংক ইউ ম্যাম।
অল দ্য বেস্ট।
থ্যাংক ইউ ম্যাম।
থ্যাংক ইউ নিশাত।
থ্যাংক ইউ আপু।
যখন আপনি প্লেটিং করছেন হ্যান্ড গ্লাভস পরেননি, অ্যান্ড আপনি 3টা নাচোস একবার ডান হাত দিয়ে ডিপ করেছেন আর একটা বাম হাত দিয়ে ডিপ করেছেন। সো এটা বারবার আপনাদের সবাইকে মনে করিয়ে দেওয়া হয়, বলে দেওয়া হয়, এবং আপনারা সেরা রাঁধুনি হতে যাচ্ছেন। এখন এই সময় এসে যে প্লেটিংয়ের সময় আপনাদের যেহেতু গ্লাভস দেওয়া আছে প্রত্যেকটা স্টেশনে, কুকিং স্টেশনে, এবং বাকিটা সবাই পড়েছে, আমি আপনাকেই শুধু হ্যান্ড গ্লাভস ছাড়া দেখেছি, এবং আপনি ডান হাত বা হাত দুটোই ইউজ করে ডিপ করে প্লেটিংটা করে দিয়েছি। Am I right? Right.
রোস্টেড ভেজিটেবল সালাদ উইথ চিজ, আর সঙ্গে আমি নাচোস দিয়েছি, আর এখানে একটা আলাদা করে সস করেছি।
আপনি প্রেসার কুকারে আজকে কি করছিলেন?
বিট একটু হালকা সেদ্ধ করে নিয়েছি, কারণ এর আগেরবার বিট নিয়ে আমার খুব খারাপ অভিজ্ঞতা ছিল। মানে বিট সেদ্ধ হচ্ছিল না, বারবার সেদ্ধ করার পরে তারপর আমি রোস্ট করেছি।
আপনি আজকে টোটাল 15টা ইনগ্রিডিয়েন্টস গেস করেছিলেন, আউট অফ উইচ ইউ গট 10 রাইট, 10টা রাইট হয়েছে। কামিং টু ইয়ার স্যালাড, এখানে ড্রেসিংটা আপনি দেননি, মানে ড্রেসিংটা আপনি কমপ্লিটলি একটা ডিফারেন্ট ভার্জন অফ আ ড্রেসিং দিয়েছেন।
ড্রেসিং আরেকটা দিয়েছি আমি,
রাইট,
সল্ট
ডিফারেন্ট একটা ড্রেসিং দিয়েছেন। অ্যান্ড বাবা গনুশের পার্টটা টোটালি মিস আউট করেছেন, রাইট? দিস ড্রেসিং ইজ নট গোয়িং উইথ দ্য স্যালাড। স্যালাডের জন্য আমাদের একটা ভিনিগারেট টাইপ ড্রেসিং ছিল। দিস ইজ মোর লাইক আ সস যেটা আপনার চিকেনের সাথে যায়, বাট নট উইথ আ চিকেন স্যালাড। ডু ইউ নো হোয়াট আই মিন? মানে এটার জন্য একটা ভিনিগারেট, একটু লাইট একটা ড্রেসিং হওয়া উচিত ছিল।
শেফ আমি দিয়েছি ড্রেসিং
এটার ভিতরে?
হ্যাঁ, অলিভ অয়েল, ব্ল্যাক পেপার, সল্ট, যেহেতু একবারে লিখেছি।
অলিভ অয়েল, ব্ল্যাক পেপার, সল্ট ইজ নট আ ড্রেসিং। অলিভ অয়েলের সাথে আপনি যদি লেবু জুসও দিতেন, ইউ ক্যান কল ইট আ ড্রেসিং। ওভারঅল আই ফিল যে স্যালাড যতটুকুই করেছেন ওটাকে আরও অনেক বেটার, টেস্ট ওয়াইজ আরও অনেক বেটার করতে পারতেন, আরও অনেক ফ্লেভার্স এনহ্যান্স করতে পারতেন।
আমি দেখছিলাম যখন আপনি প্লেটিং করছেন হ্যান্ড গ্লাভস পরেননি, অ্যান্ড আপনি 3টা নাচোস একবার ডান হাত দিয়ে ডিপ করছেন আর একটা বাম হাত দিয়ে ডিপ করছেন, এভাবে ডিপ করে কোনো রকম প্লেটিং করেছেন। সো এটা বারবার আপনাদের সবাইকে মনে করিয়ে দেওয়া হয়, বলে দেওয়া হয়, এবং আপনারা সেরা রাঁধুনি হতে যাচ্ছেন। এখন এই সময় এসে যে প্লেটিংয়ের সময় আপনাদের যেহেতু গ্লাভস দেওয়া আছে প্রত্যেকটা স্টেশনে, কুকিং স্টেশনে, এবং বাকিটা সবাই পড়েছে, আমি আপনাকেই শুধু হ্যান্ড গ্লাভস ছাড়া দেখেছি, এবং আপনি ডান হাত বা হাত দুটোই ইউজ করে ডিপ করে প্লেটিংটা করে দিয়েছি। এম আই রাইট? রাইট।
মৌসুমি, অ্যাট দিস স্টেজ আপনি যদি এগুলা খেয়াল না করতে পারেন, আপনি দেখেছেন প্রিভিয়াসলি একজন পার্টিসিপেন্ট জাস্ট হাইজিনের জন্য হাফ মার্ক হয়ে গিয়েছে, রাইট? সো অ্যাট দিস স্টেজ এগুলো আমরা এক্সকিউজ করবো না। ইউ হ্যাভ টু মেনটেন প্রপার হাইজিন।
পূর্ণিমা ম্যামের কথাটা ধরেই বলবো, ফুড হাইজিন ইজ ভেরি ইম্পর্টেন্ট থিং। আমরা অনেক মানে সবাই খুব অ্যালার্ট এই বিষয়ে। তো এই টপ 7-এ এসে এত বড় ভুল করা একদমই উচিত না। আমরা আবারও বলে দিচ্ছি, এই জিনিসটা করা যাবে না, এটাতে কোনো এক্সকিউজও আমরা এটা মানব না। শুনলাম, আমি খেয়েছি, ইয়েটা ভালো, মানে তোমার সালাদটা আমি দেখেছি, আর সসটা আমার কাছে অনেক থিক মনে হয়েছে আর কি। ওকে, থ্যাংক ইউ।
কস্টিং ঠিক আছে,
থ্যাংক ইউ মেহবুব।
midnight food, but this is not something that I would crave at night.
বাট এটা একটা পুরো হেলদি ফুড, ডায়েটের জন্য বেস্ট।
মিডনাইটের জন্য মনে হয়েছে খুব একটা পারফেক্ট না।
নওগাঁর জুয়াইরিয়া, দ্রুত চলে আসুন।
আমি বানিয়েছি চিকেন কলিফ্লাওয়ার ফ্রাইড রাইস উইথ ফ্রাইড এগ।
জোয়ারিয়া, আপনার যে ইনগ্রেডিয়েন্টগুলো খুবই চমৎকার, খুবই হেলদি, খুবই নিউট্রিশিয়াস। একটা জিনিস শুধু আমার কাছে মনে হচ্ছে যে একটু আদাটা মনে হচ্ছে একটু বেশি আমার মুখে লাগছিল, এবং মিডনাইট ক্রেভিংয়ের ফুডস হিসেবে অতটা পারফেক্ট লাগে নাই। হয়তো আমরা বিকেলের নাস্তা হিসেবে ওটা ঠিক ছিল, অথবা যারা খুব হেলথ কনসিয়াস তাদের জন্য লাঞ্চ আইটেম হিসেবে ঠিক আছে। আর ডিমটা আপনি কেন দিয়েছেন আমি জানি না, ডিমটা না খুব একটা ম্যাচ করছে না ওটার সঙ্গে। বাট ওভারঅল আমি যদি ক্যালোরির কথা চিন্তা করি, ক্যালোরি ঠিক আছে, আমাদের যতটুকু টার্গেট ছিল ওটা আপনি মনে হয় অতটুকুর মধ্যেই রেখেছেন। আমরা যদি নিউট্রিশিয়াস খাবার হিসেবে চিন্তা করি ওই জায়গাটা ঠিক আছে, তবে টেস্টের দিক থেকে মনে হয়েছে এবং আইটেম হিসেবে মিডনাইটের জন্য মনে হয়েছে খুব একটা পারফেক্ট না, আদারওয়াইজ ইটস ওকে।
দেখতে প্রথম বোলটা যখন আসলো আমার কাছে বেশ ভালো লেগেছে, কিন্তু আমি যখন একটা বাইট নিলাম আমার তখন ক্রেভিং চলে গেল। থ্যাংক ইউ।
I understand this is a midnight food, but this is not something that I would crave at night. Presentation tao, it's not up to the mark. এটা দেখে আমার কাছে appetizing মনে হচ্ছে না. It looks healthy, but not appetizing.
পুরোটাই আপনার একদম ভেজিটেবলের মধ্যেই করেছেন আপনি। একটু একটু ছোট ছোট করে চিকেন আছে, চিকেনের বাইটটা কম করছে, বাট এটা একটা পুরো হেলদি ফুড, ডায়েটের জন্য বেস্ট। মিডনাইট ক্রেভিংয়ের জন্য আমরা খুব একটা হেলদি ফুড খাই না, বাট আপনি ক্যালোরি কাউন্ট করে যদি হিসাব করেন যে ঠিক আছে আমার এই ক্যালোরির মধ্যে এটা আসে যায়, দেন ইটস পারফেক্ট।
Caustic and calorie count ঠিক আছে, প্লিজ।
থ্যাংক ইউ জয়রিয়া।
Thằng này so useless. Hot bre. Mít mình có phế đâu nhở? Hay, thằng ấy đi rồi. Sao này vậy đâu? Hồi lùng quá. Bẹp. Hai. Tốt, thằng kia lại chết ở bên dưới rồi. Chẳng thương anh vậy đâu, có đúng không? Ui, cái nhiều đồ thế, sợ đấy. Oh no, bro farming my jungle. Nó mà đóng được cả ui cháu chịu. Bẹp. Đấy, blue cho cả team nha. Help me. Mày nhau. Ui mà đau đấy. Từ từ nào. Đánh lẻ tẻ quá. Bẹp. Bắn. Không lỗi rồi. Cực hôi lông đấy.
Tìm nút qua, ao di chuyển qua. Ôi à. Ôi. What? What are you doing? Oh, beri so noob. Xem nó vội để làm gì ạ? Cày tê nhờ. Thôi gì. Mùi như con lợn đi. Ngoài kia bao la thế giới, nhưng trong anh thế giới chỉ là em. Ok, một chữ X nhót. Chúng mày đánh tao. Chúng mày đánh tao. Mày là hơi yếu ạ. Gì? Nhà thằng ra mà lít rank nữa cơ lừa rồi. Vì lặng im sẽ giết chết con tim. Ui. Không thua nhỉ, không ra nhỉ. Không ra tướng vậy. Ta cho thầy đi nhanh lên. Trời ơi. Cái giáp mà phiêu ra cổng kìa. Mất luôn. Chitana này đẹp á, mấy con này đẹp thế ta. Moria. Bẹp. Một xe từng cái nhỏ. Finally. Ngập luôn ấy, chất chơi người rơi. Ôi sợ cái gì. Trái tim em ra là dòng máu lông để yêu anh. Bẹp. Đau chúa. Bẹp. Đừng có khinh con xích nha Bri. Ok, ok. Gọi 3 tiếng luôn đi. Ui, không cắt ai thi. Ui, kinh khủng, kinh khủng, kinh khủng. Bắn mày, mày đứng trên đấy, mày đứng trên đấy, mày tỉa xuống, mày đứng trên đấy, mày tỉa xuống. Mày cứ đứng trên mày tỉa xuống đi, nhóc. Nhóc ác. Đây rồi, bót ra. Mày